What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of my new series. I'm calling this Project C96. I'm calling it C for Creepy Produce and 96 because there's 96 tracks. Because I have assigned a condition to each and every track. If you have not seen that video, I will link it in the description. I'm probably going to forget though, so make sure to remind me if I didn't. Yeah, so if you want to see what the condition is assigned to each track, make sure to check that out. And this is the first video of that challenge. And basically, each video, I'm going to be eliminating one track until we get to the final one. And the way I'm deciding which track is getting eliminated first is what we are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online until we get every single track except for one. And that one track, the last one we get, is going to be the first one eliminated in this, which means that condition with that track will be out, at least for now. There might be ways to come back. I might do revivals, but that'll be later in the series. We're at the very beginning. And yes, I understand that this video is going to take an absurdly long time. If you're looking at the video length, I guarantee it's at least a couple of hours. And this is probably going to be the longest video on my channel because, you know, playing until we get every track, I mean, that's crazy. I'm actually not even going to do this all in one session. I've limited it so that I'm only going to play for 3 hours today. I'm definitely not going to finish in 3 hours because I think even if we got unique tracks for the entirety of the 3-hour playthrough, I still wouldn't get even near all of them. So this is going to take a few sessions to record. I'm going to be recording for I've decided I'm going to record just 6 hours a week. I wish I could go more, but, you know, I got a lot of other stuff to do, so that is what I've decided on. And so, yeah, obviously, Squeaky Clean Sprint. There was going to be a track that had to be first, and that is Squeaky Clean Sprint is completely out. Or, I mean, I should say it's safe. Because, you know, the last track that we don't get is going to be out. It's got to be something. I may join a 200cc private tournament because it's still random there. You know, it's not like it's going to mess up the series. It's all random tracks. So, we'll see. Maybe next week I'll do a 200cc one. Or I guess it'll be within this video. So it's not next week, later in the video, because next week for me, because, you know, I'm going to be spreading out the recording here. I'm recording this part on January 2nd. It just became New Year's, so I'm guessing this video is not going to come out until around the end of the month, because it's going to take a long enough time to play through, but then I got to edit it. It's going to be absurd. It's going to be like the only video I post this month. Well, actually, as of recording this, I haven't uploaded ranking tracks. So I'll have a few tracks, and I haven't even put out the video announcing this project as of recording this first part. So, but anyway, yeah, I also wanted to say for this project, if you have any future suggestions for future ideas that could be interesting, please let me know, because I'm gonna need to do a lot of challenges. Just think about different ways I can eliminate each track. I'm thinking about doing stuff like, you know, playing until I get hit by 10 blue shells, and whatever track the 10th blue shell hits me on is the one that's, you know, out. So, you know, definitely a lot of potential for this series. I'm very excited to go through with this. And yeah, also, since there is only going to be one track that makes it to the end of the series after all the eliminations, please let me put your predictions in the comments now, which track you want to see or which track you think will be the track that makes it to the end. Because you never know. Because I haven't even decided on the challenges yet, so I feel like it's impossible to tell. I mean, it is impossible to tell. So, yeah, it should be pretty fun. But don't edit your comments, because then it'll look like you cheated if you were correct. So, make sure it's like a fresh comment that you don't edit. And if you happen to be right, then I'll come back to this video and I will pin it. But it can't be edited. You cannot edit your comment. Once you leave your prediction, and then just leave it that way. Because it's, yeah, I'm not going to see that, oh, yeah, you left a random comment, then you changed it to say, you know, dry desert when that was the last one remaining. Like, yeah. But yeah, anyway, Maple Treeway is now officially safe for the first challenge since we got that as the second pick. You know, thinking about it now, for this type of challenge, a less popular track is probably going to be the one that gets out because, you know, I'm guessing that the popular tracks like Waluigi Pinball, Maple Treeway, you know, stuff like that is going to be safe for this challenge because, you know, no one picks those tracks as much. You know, they don't get picked as often, so, you know. Boo. But then for some of these challenges, like if I have to play until I get hit with this many items and then the last one that hits me on whatever track gets eliminated, then the less popular tracks would have an advantage because if a track doesn't come up as much, then it has a less of a chance of getting eliminated. So it'll depend on the challenge, you know. It's gonna be exciting. We have a lot to come. This is gonna be pretty much the direction of my channel for a few years. All I'm hoping is that Nintendo doesn't take the Switch online servers, the Switch servers offline before I finish this project. That's the one thing I'm worried about. Like, they haven't even taken on the Wii U ones yet. Oh no, please, Blue Shell. No, please. No, come on. Yeah, but we should be good for a few years. I don't think they'll take the Switch ones down anytime soon, so. Oh, first place on Maple Treeway. That's what we like to see. I don't know, that Peach, like, messed up on that section with the branches, and I got ahead of her. All right, and Peach Gardens is safe. I guess I should make my prediction to see which track is going to be safe. I'm going to predict Water Park. That's going to be my prediction. Water Park is going to be the track that doesn't get picked. I mean, I have like a 1%. I guess I have slightly more than 1% now, since a couple of tracks have already been confirmed, you know. We got Squeaky Clean Sprint, Maple Treeway, Peach Gardens. All pretty popular tracks, I think. So, well, I'm getting, yeah, like towards the end, like right now, we're going to get plenty of unique tracks in this video. But, you know, obviously, eventually, we're going to get to a point where there's only like 4 to 5 tracks left. And I'm sure those last few are going to take a long time to get picked, especially in a game with 96 tracks. And I'm prepared. This will go as long as it needs to. I'm going to record 3-hour sessions until this is done. If it takes me 2 months, it takes me 2 months. You know, I'm not in a huge rush. I can always do some. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, I do have a playlist that will include only the videos that are part of this series. So, you know, if I do like other videos, I may do other videos that aren't related to this series. But I think if I'm playing Mario Kart, it's going to be something for this series, because I'm not just going to, you know, that's kind of the point of why I did this, you know. So that should, oh no, that was bad. But yeah, look, I'm so excited to see. I hope you guys really enjoy this idea, because, you know, I've put a lot of work into this so far, and it's going to take a lot of work. Especially when I have to do that final challenge, which is going to be hard no matter what. Man, I really do love this Peach Gardens. It's just such an amazing track. Ooh, we got a shock dodge. Give me that mushroom. What? I didn't get it? Wait, I mean, what? I swear I still saw it there even after I went through it. Okay. It's all right. Let's throw this. I don't think they have an item because of the shock. There we go. Nice, nice. Unfortunately, I got a banana as my other. So we'll see. Oh no. Okay. Yep. That I think that just kind of screwed my race over. Why does first place get bombs? Like, who decided that was a good idea? I don't even think that happens in Mario Kart 8 Wii U. That only happens in Deluxe. I don't know whose idea that was, but okay, great. All right, let's just. Why are there so many? Wait, I just realized why there's so many Peachettes in this room. All right, let's see. Can I get 9th here? There we go, 9th. Woohoo. How are we getting repeat tracks this early in the session? We just played this 2 races ago. This is the 4th race in the whole session, and we got Maple Treeway again. My goodness. I didn't think we'd get a repeat this early, but I am just... Mario Kart 8 never surprises to fail me. Wait, did I just say that wrong? I don't know. You know what I meant. I still can't get over how they didn't put stars in the leaf piles in this version. Like, why would they take those out? This is why I say Mario Kart 8 hates fun. Like, they simply hate fun. Like, any of the fun little gimmicks that any of the older tracks had, they always take them out. You saw this with N64 Royal Raceway. You saw this with Yoshi Valley. Like, everything. They always take it away. Peachette, take it. Come on. There was not one. I didn't catch up the whole race because I kept getting stupid mushrooms on a track that already has speed panels like every other foot. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I am keeping track of how many times each track gets picked, because at the end of the video, I'm going to say which track got picked the most, you know, how many times it was picked and all that. Because, you know, there's some tracks that are probably going to get picked more than like 4 or 5 times, because it's just how it is, you know. So I'm curious to see which track will get picked the most. And so I'll have all those stats for you at the end of the video. Maple Treeway already got picked twice, and this is the 5th race. We got Vancouver Velocity is also safe now. It is still in the challenge. Yeah, I'm doing this entire video just to eliminate one track. But that's how I want the series to be. I want there to be big stakes with every step of the way. So whatever track makes it all the way to the end is truly an amazing track. It'll be incredible if like the second to last track, the one that barely makes it, ends up winning the challenge in this video. You know, almost being eliminated immediately just to win to the end. That would be cool. But no, it'll probably be something like Maple Tree Way, and they got picked like 6 times already in a 5-race session. Also, one other question about this series. Oh, I hate that. I just wanted the draft. One other question is, what will I do? Well, nobody's asked this yet because I haven't actually publicly announced it as of recording this session. But, like, what will I do if a new Mario Kart comes out? And even if they make a Mario Kart 9 and it's all new and shiny on a new console, I am still going to do this challenge in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It only can work in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And potentially, if they just port Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to the next console, then I would carry it over to the next console. Because there might be some interesting challenges. It'd be kind of difficult if they add more tracks, though. I probably wouldn't add them to the challenge because it would be unfair by that point. But maybe I could do something like whatever track I get after one of the tracks that isn't in the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you know, gets out. You know, because again, like I'm designing these challenges as I go. Whatever happens could be dependent on so many different things. But yeah, if it's just like a new Mario Kart 9 with totally new tracks or whatever, then yeah, like I'd probably just going to stick to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to finish this challenge. That doesn't mean I won't occasionally make new videos. It just won't be part of this series. And I don't even know what place I got. 7th? All right. It's a tour track, so it doesn't really matter. And Waluigi Stadium is officially safe. Yeah, this isn't really an exciting part of the video because, again, like all the popular tracks are just getting picked. I don't think anyone expected Waluigi Stadium to not get picked until the very end. Because remember, we got to play, probably going to have to play hundreds of races before we get to the end. So what track would be able to go hundreds of races without being picked once? Well, it won't be in one session, of course, but still, as a player, you know, what track will Nintendo not let me play until I've played every other one? It's interesting because you know it's got to be something, but I just have no idea what it is. It's so exciting to me. And of course, as the only Waluigi in the room, I will gladly take this W with grace and totally not cut it if something bad happens. Yeah, I hate how they extended I think they just stopped the half pipe, so you can't like do that cool thing where you like trick over the curve. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, you guys probably do if you play Mario Kart Wii. You know what I'm talking about. Because I've tried to do that so many times. Because again, it's like an instinct, but you just can't do that in this one. SNES Bowser Castle is unfortunately safe. And I say that because I remember the condition for this track, if this is the final one, is that I just have to start the entire challenge over. Like, just that's it. So, you know, really hoping this one does not make it to the end, which means I'm pretty sure I kind of insured it for myself, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, again, only one track in the entire game is going out in the first round. There'll be plenty more chances for this one to go away. And I know some people might be confused on how I'm going to do it if a track that ends up, that was already eliminated gets eliminated again. And trust me, I have a plan for that, guys. All right? I have rules that... I haven't even said the rules for future challenges that will take into account the fact that there is a possibility that certain tracks may be picked again. I don't think the next few do, because I kind of am gonna just... Someone was so rude. Someone just left a banana there. It was like right in the way of the item boxes. That was not alright. Alright, who wants this? Leave it there. That was a good bomb throw. That was a very good spot to do it. Oh no, someone left a banana. Man, who is leaving all these bananas everywhere? It is so rude. They're all in the way. It's so frustrating. Let's just finish this. Let's just get a dub here so we can move on and not get super mad. There we go, first place. You know, it's kind of crazy how this is like the 8th track we're on and the 8th race, and we haven't gotten anything that's not in the booster course pack yet. Like everything we've gotten has been in the booster pack. It's kind of nuts because you know, it makes up half the tracks in the game, but if it makes up half, then that means we should be getting it. Like, you know, we should have had 4 races in the booster and 4 not, but no, all 8 have. Can you get out of the way? Where did I put this on my ranking? I don't know. I take it back, whatever it was. Road's too slippery. That penguin, I felt like never got in my way like that before. See, that's the problem. I feel like with some of my rankings, I'm going to regret putting them where I did because I don't feel like I've played enough in the last couple waves to really get a feel for how much I truly like them. I feel like I'm doing really good, though. I feel like I'm getting hit a lot, and I'm still just been cruising in the top few spots these last few races, so I don't know what that is. I think this is a pretty low VR room. Most people don't even have 10K VR, and I have like 15K, so that might be part of it. All right, can we please get some blue shells, though, because I don't know how I'm going to catch up to this person. Oh, wait, how I didn't even pay attention. How is she right there? Did she fall or something? I don't know, I can't see. I hope there's no bananas. All right, can we get another first place here? I mean, I'm looking pretty good today. This is good. Because if I was losing, I'd probably just be doing a lot more cutting because I'd say, oh, this is a long video, you know. Plus, I feel like people don't like to watch me lose, but, you know, when I actually... And also for that video, I actually played without... I just got some raw footage without, you know, without commentating for that video where I announced this project, and I was doing pretty well. I realized how much easier it is to actually focus when you're not commentating. How did we get Maple Tree away for a third time in 9 races? We haven't even gotten any other track twice yet, but we got Maple Tree away for a third time. Why is it appearing so much, and why are people voting for it? People just, I mean, I shouldn't be complaining. Like, I usually wouldn't complain because I love Maple Treeway. If there's any track that's going to appear multiple times, like, Maple Treeway was one of the tracks I'd want to see the most. But just for the sake of this video where I'm trying to get every single track and we're so early into the session, I just don't see why we're getting this one a third time. Why? Why does Nintendo do this to me? And this is a good argument against those who say, oh, well, you know, there's not enough variety in play if, you know, with the old system. We need this new system so that we're forced to play a more variety. Well, are we playing a more variety? Are we? No. No, we would not be playing Maple Treeway 3 times in 9 races in a Mario Kart Wii session. A game with a third of the tracks, mind you. But it's okay. You know what? I'm vibing. You know, Maple Treeway, it's a great track. Oh, there's a blue shell. Never mind. I hate everything. I really don't want that banana to hit me. But I don't want to be vulnerable. How's he going up there? Oh, I didn't... Blue shell. Wait, it didn't go for me. Okay, I don't know what happened. I was going to try to go for the mushroom dodge. I probably would have hit it too early, though. It's crazy. All right, but at least we got second, so we'll take that. All right, and we got the first non-booster course pack track of the session, race number 10, GBA Mario Circuit. Pretty good one, pretty solid circuit track. This is what I think, this is the track I kind of think like Mario Kart 8's circuit should have been more like, you know, because it has like the anti-gravity section and all that, but with, you know, classic Mario Kart for the rest of it. I don't know, this track just looks more traditional to me, and I kind of find a big piece of charm in that. I don't know why I'm just going over my track opinions. I just finished that video not too long ago of ranking all the tracks where I had to give my opinion on all of them. You guys, it's actually pretty hard to come up with things to say about each track. It's harder than you'd think. You know, especially without repeating yourself every time, because the first time I was recording it, well, I wasn't recording yet, but when I was going over it, I was thinking like, wow, this actually, like, I keep saying the same thing. Like, I kept saying things like excellent track design, or, you know, that it was beautiful, or things like that. And I still said those things a lot, but I trust me, I toned it down a lot from what it originally seemed like. It is pretty hard. And that video took me way longer than I thought, because, yeah, 96 tracks, you got to think about it. If you just talked about each of the 96 tracks for 20 seconds, that's still like a 30-minute video. Oh, come on, there's always a red shell at the worst time. They got to get rid of coins. I am just so sick of them. Man, everything just went downhill so quickly. All right, let's go. Wii Mushroom Gorge is safe. We're getting lots of Wii tracks to start. Got to be pretty happy about the number of Wii tracks, you know, because we have 11 out of 96, so that's, what, like 15% Wii tracks in Mario Kart 8? Not bad, but Mario Kart Wii is like 100% Wii tracks, so it's actually not, because there's 16 Retro, but if you want to count Retro, then I guess Mario Kart 8 still has a lot, because, you know, we got Peach Gardens, Waluigi Stadium, Mario Circuit 3, you know, all Retro tracks that were in Wii. So yeah, pretty nice to see those as well. Just wish we could have seen Delfino Square, but you know, I'm over it. You know, it's not a big deal. It's just maybe next time. You know, it's not like you brought back like almost every track from every game or anything like that. No, we needed just all the tour tracks. That's what I really wanted to see. I feel the pain. Okay, what just happened? All right, let's. Man, they made it really hard to fall. See, I would have just fallen there if this was Mario Kart Wii. This is intense. There's a lot going on. All it takes is one shock to ruin my race, too. All right, this is make or break time. Let's go. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong there. That felt not even close. You know, it's interesting because in the last vote, we had Squeaky Clean Sprint and Peach Gardens in the vote. You know, both tracks we've already played. So I wonder how many tracks it's going to be before... How many tracks we have to get through before we get 3 repeat tracks in the voting all at once. Seems a little too early for that still, but we almost got that. N64 Rainbow Road was the last one. Only 3 people picked it, and we still got it, so pretty good. You know, I don't want to get repeat tracks. I want to get through this video as quickly as I can. Like, I'm not tired of it yet. I've only been recording for like half an hour, but actually 47 minutes, wow. But, you know, I obviously this is going to take an absurdly long time, so I really want to get through it because in 4 weeks when I'm still recording, trying to get the last 2 tracks, I am going to be quite more frustrated than I am now. All right, thank you, Boo. I was going to cycle that away anyway. Didn't really need that. Okay, we got 2 non-coin items. We are in and we have 10 coins in a very blessed position right now. I think I'm going to chuck this back and just, yeah, get out. Yeah, he had to swerve. He knew I was about to do it. All right, I'm very afraid of a Boo, but I don't... Yeah, second place is really close behind me. He just got a draft off me. When I tried to do that, I just get bananaed. Can I somehow use this mushroom to cheese a first? Come on. Come on. Oh, it's so close, but it wasn't quite enough. Okay, second is still all right. I shouldn't have given him that draft. I should have been paying more attention behind me. That one's on me. People said you could do this part, but you need like a mushroom now. So I'm going to try. Okay, there. Yeah, we did it, but I still don't think that was... That didn't save any time, and then it would have to just go around. So, I mean, there's probably a way to do it fast and efficiently, but like I just don't know. Okay, can we not? I'm just going to drive in the off-road. I do not want to get hit. Okay, that was a little better. That was a little better. I'm going to use this because I do not want to get start off the bridge. Yeah, I feel like, you know, in one way, I'm glad they made the bridge thicker because it was so skinny before and it was so easy to fall off. But kind of takes away the fun of it in a way, you know, because it was just sort of like half the people fall off at the end. It was just chaotic, which was more fun, I think. Ooh, an 8 item. Don't get those very often. All right, just going to use this. Wait, where did the second star go? I didn't use the star on the 8. It's just gone. I didn't get one. Is that like a glitch where if I have a star when I get it up, it like just doesn't work? All right, I was getting a little too comfortable there. But we did get a dodge. We did get a dodge. Not... Oh, I almost fell off. You know what? I've never fallen off that bridge before yet. I've still yet to fall off. That was a pretty bad race, but I feel like that was kind of my fault, so... Oh, come on. It is too early to be getting repeats already. I'm just going to say each track is 1% because it makes it easier. I know it's a little, technically a tiny bit more than 1% since there's only 96, not 100, but yeah, we have 11 unique tracks so far, so that's 11%. I don't care if that's a little bit off. You know what? That's basically how close it is. We have 11% of the tracks. We're still getting repeats. Also, yeah, I should have made it clear, but I am fully allowed to vote whatever I want. I do not have to vote random or anything to keep it as random as possible. I don't really know which tour tracks people like and don't like because, you know, the tour tracks usually get a few votes, but I never see them overwhelmingly being picked. See, I think people realized how bad they were. The newness of them has worn off. People aren't as excited to play them anymore, and they realize that they're just like mediocre tracks, so... Alright, let's just not all pass me at the line. Okay, so I've been playing for about 1 hour now, and we have gotten 12 unique tracks with 3 repeats. So at that rate, we would need to play for 8 hours, which is still a very long time. Yeah, but you know, it's only going to get harder and harder as we go. So it realistically is going to probably take I'm gonna guess between like 15 and 20 hours to get this video completely done. I'm starting to think there's probably gonna be a bunch of tour tracks towards the end. Like, I feel like people just don't like, I just feel like people don't like them. You know? People, like, again, like, people can say whatever they want, but all that, it really just comes down to when it's time to pick, that they pick the tour tracks. Which, thankfully, I'm actually glad if people don't pick tour tracks, because I hate tour tracks. Oh, that was a good shock. I've been getting a lot of shock dodges this session. Can I squeeze out a first? We didn't quite steal a first there, but we got second. So I actually don't really remember the conditions attached to each track. Like, I remember a few of them just because they were, like, really specific. But I don't remember the one with Neo Bowser City. And I kind of don't want to know because I don't want to sway the influence in any way I can. I don't want it to go away again. I'm still kind of mad that they just took away my star the last time. Oh, what the heck? How did that even happen? Oh, come on. Oh, there's the shock. And somehow, like, half the room is still behind me because I'm only in 6th after all that. Let's just cut all of that. Can we pass you? All right. All things considered, I'll take a 5th place. I was very confused about whether this track was a tour track or not. I realized when I was doing my ranking video that some of the tracks that don't have a tour prefix were actually in tour first, which I just don't understand because the prefix is supposed to be there, you know, to show where the track originated. And you have the tour prefix for other tour tracks, like why not stuff for like Ninja Hideaway? And I think this one was in tour first too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, how do you get a snipe that perfect? I can't even be mad at that. What the heck? Man, I gotta learn how to throw bananas like that, because I would make so many people act how I just acted. But who's still in first? Can I please get anything but a coin? All right, come on. We were in first for most of this race. Let's just finish it up. I don't even know where the finish line is or how far we have to go. He is no, no, please, Red Shell, please. No. Why is there so many Yoshis in here? And they're all different colors, too. Oh, you just came out of nowhere. Are you kidding me? Peach Gardens. Why don't you let me drive the other way around? What is the point of having it like that? They built the whole road and everything. They just blocked it off. That goes back to my point saying Nintendo in Mario Kart 8, they just like to take out fun. All the little fun little things that each track had, they always take them out. And I don't know why. I wish they didn't. Like, it's kind of the reason why I don't want DK Pass to come back. You know why? Because in DK Pass, there's that special item box that always gives you a star of triple mushrooms. I don't know why it does. It doesn't make any sense. It's probably broken, but it's fun. It makes the track charming. It adds something that no other track has. But you know, if they ever bring back DK Pass, that item box is going away. Or it's at least not going to give you a star of triple mushrooms. At best, I think they would just make it give you a mushroom every time. I mean, hey, I feel like I kind of deserve first here. All right. Look, oh, come on. Why don't they have warnings for green shells? I will never get over why they don't have warnings for green shells. Like, I know they don't track onto you, but they have bullet and star warnings, and they don't lock onto you like red shells do. High five, Luigi. Gotta love this game, don't you? Okay, this race was pretty much just the exact same race as the last time, except I did a little bit better early on. Hopefully we can get to at least 32 by the end of this first session. I'd like to get at least a third of the track, since, you know it's going to get much, much harder after, the further we go. Because, at the point where we hit 48 tracks, then we're going to be at a point where we're just more likely getting tracks that we've already gotten than tracks we haven't gotten. All right, now I'm curious to know if it's better to take this shortcut right here if you have a single mushroom, or wait till the next one. That's something I would be interested in knowing. I think I took this one because then I get an item box. So that actually might be the better way to go. One thing I'm really curious, though, is which cup is going to get eliminated first. Or, I guess, be safe first. I always say eliminated. You guys should have your own tracks in mind that you're cheering on for this challenge, because this really is not just, like, my challenge. This is a test to see which track is the greatest track. This is like I think of this as like a competition between all the tracks in the game. I want, like, SNES Swimmer Road or Waluigi Pinball to make it to... I want them to to make it as long as possible. Now, neither of those tracks have been picked yet, but most tracks haven't been picked yet, so. Look, I love Mario Circuit and all on the DS, but man, I still think about how we could have had Delfino Square or Airship Fortress over this. What do we get? Wait, we got second? I thought I got like fourth or fifth. Oh my goodness, second place. Okay, we will definitely take that. Okay, I think I just sort of rambled off what I was trying to say last race, where like, I wonder which cup is gonna make it through first. Which cup will have all 4 tracks from it first, you know? Because we've had a lot of cups. We have a lot of cups now with 2, not even one with 3 yet, but. Okay, Yoshi, do you really need to go for the double item box every time? Like, it's kind of greedy. Doesn't seem to be helping you either, because you're still just barely in front of me. Just barely enough so you can keep taking the double item box. All right, let's throw that back, throw that forward. Hopefully we can get a couple more. All right, we actually threw that way too early. That just got blown up by the blue shell. Oh, please, no, please don't. See, you guys are just giving Wiggler more of a lead by throwing all these red shells at me, please. How do you have so... See, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone gets so many more than me. Oh, thank goodness I got those triple greens. I would have actually been screwed there if I didn't. Wait, is this the end? Oh my gosh, we're actually getting close to the end. Oh, there we go. That's a mushroom. No mushroom from it. Do Goombas not give mushrooms in this game? Was that always the case? I don't know. All right, we got Sunset Wilds as number 20. Let's go. All right, we're getting a lot of unique tracks now. No repeats in a while. This is how it should be this early on in the challenge, because remember, we still have like, if this is track number 20, that means we have about 1/5 of the tracks picked. You know, this is kind of what I expected, not getting Maple Treeway 3 times in 9 races. Birdo, stop trying to pass me. Like, why don't you learn? All right, give me some red shells. Come on, show me some of that what you were given, I guess, 3rd place last race, because I was in 2nd, and they were hitting both of us with red shells. I just never get that. I feel like they just give less red shells to 2nd now. I don't know if they actually changed that. They've changed so many things. Like, I just don't even know anymore. Boo, you can't just steal that. My red shell was pointless anyway, because he was holding out his green shell already. The blue shell would have taken care of that. Wait, does that person have a star in 1st? They have a star in 1st. Why does this game allow? And you're taking my banana? You're taking my banana when you can take his star? Are you kidding me? Mario Kart 8 is such a stupid game. Why does it do this? Like, I actually want to know if there's some sort of, like, formula the game uses to decide who to steal from, or if it's literally just, like, random. A star in 3rd? Oh, yeah, because they got a super lead because they just used their star and took, like, a billion shortcuts. And so now I'm going to use this blooper in 2nd, which is going to hit 1 person. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, some people dodged. Come on, Birdo, you better stay back there. All right, so we are now, I should have said this last race because now we're like an hour and 36 minutes in, but we just passed the halfway point and we just got our 21st unique track. So we should be on track to getting 32 unique tracks by the end of the session. Wait, why is Birdo in front? Boo, why are you all over me now? Take 1st place's items. I know they have items. They never take them. They never take 1st places. It's always me. Maybe Boo is like Birdo's friend, so every time I talk smack to Birdo. Look, Birdo and I are best friends. Hey, okay, you know, screw you, Birdo. All right, let's, I was trying to, like, throw them and quickly pull out my red shell, too. And the shell managed to hit me in the split second where I was vulnerable. I don't know how she got away with that. Maybe I can squeeze out. No, you are kidding me. I could have actually probably squeezed out a 2nd there if it wasn't for that lightning at that exact moment. But no, we got 4th. All right, good old Moo Moo Meadows. Glad to get this one done. We've gotten quite a few Wii tracks, I think. Which ones are we? Yeah, we're still missing quite a few. Grumble, Wario's Gold Mine, Highway, Road. Yeah, Road. I just called it Road. I shortened Rainbow Road to Road. All right, I'm going to save this mushroom for that shortcut at the end. Really, another mushroom in 11th. The pack is actually really close, I guess. But that means everyone in front of me is getting mushrooms too, which means I'm not going to make up any ground on them. Yep, 2 more single mushrooms. Can't even give me a triple, man. All right, I needed an item there. There we go. We got triple as the grand final item. Okay, I don't want to use this yet because I want to take this shortcut. Okay, I messed that up. All right, Tour London Loop is safe. I didn't think this one was that popular. I thought this was one of the tour tracks that people didn't really pick, but I guess it's really hard to grasp what tracks are truly popular because they just don't appear in the voting much. Like, people don't really have the option to vote, so. But, wait, you can go this way? I never knew you could go this way. All right. Haven't really been seeing much Fire Flower usage this session, which is, I'm glad. When I don't have a Fire Flower, I do not like to see it. But even when even when I get the Fire Flower, I don't like it because half the time I end up hitting myself. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, now it's starting to appear. Oh, no. Okay, I forgot. Oh, is the change hop off the track? I did not. Man, I just do not know anything about these tour tracks. Every time I play a tour track, I feel like I'm playing it for the first time because I always discover so much. Ooh, Maple Treeway, you got some competition for tracks that have been chosen 3 times in this session. All right. All right, now we need to get this Birdo to just stop being so far in first. No, I wanted to go on the ice. Are you kidding me? These boos, man. How? See, this is what... See, when I'm in second, first place just gets an easy runaway because Boo just, like, keeps taking my items, and I don't even get red shells, really. All right, I mean, that's fine. That means first place doesn't have any items. 3 red shells, and you're in second ahead of me, and you got 3 red shells. All right, let's save this and go for... Never mind, let's just use it now because I can't go 3 seconds without getting hit. Use that. I'm surprised like no one else here took that. Okay. Can we squeeze? Nope. Birdo is gonna come out of nowhere at the last second. Take second. Please don't. Please, please. Where are these red shells coming from? Who's getting red shells this far back? Yeah, I'm getting mushrooms on the one track where there's boost panels every 5 feet. I bet you can't do the moon jump anymore either. Yeah, you can't even do it. But if I could really just get anything other than mushrooms, that would be nice. You know, just anything other than a mushroom. Anything, please. I'll even take a single banana over a mushroom at this point. All right, that's better. At least we got one useful thing. And there we go. Okay, 5th place. Not too bad for the race I had. And I'm thinking of other ideas to do for my next challenge. I was thinking about picking, you know, doing the thing where, you know, I play until I get a full cup and whatever's get picked last is out. But actually, what I think I would rather do is what I might do is take the results from this challenge because I am calculating how many times each track gets picked, and then do like a competition where for the next challenge, however many times each track gets picked this session, I'll give those track lives, right? And so going into the next challenge, each track will have a certain number of lives, and if the track gets picked that many times as it got picked in this challenge, then it will be out. And I don't know if I would do just a set number of races so I can get multiple out, or I should just do until the first one gets out. There might be a lot that are just tracks that only got picked once, which is why I'm hesitant to do that one, because it might just end up being like, oh, 3 races, because then a track that was only picked once gets picked. I don't know. We'll have to see how many tracks get picked more than once, because that actually might be a really short video if that was something like that. Oop, there's a blue shell, but I am not going to drop this time. Okay, we got Tor Romavanti. So that means the second to last cup now means if we get Wee Daisy Circuit, then that entire cup will have been picked. It doesn't mean anything if an entire cup gets picked. I'm just interested to see which one does. But the fact that the 2 cups that have 3 tracks that were already picked from them are the 2 final tracks in this game, the 2 final cups, I mean. Oh, is this off-road? It looked like it was, that looked like it was on-road. I've only played this track like once, so I'm not really sure. Don't hit me, green shell. Yeah, I did not like this track the first time I played it, though. See, if I got shells here, a Boo would have taken them already, because I would have just thrown them at Birdo. Wait, why did that go? I was following Diddy Kong, and he drove into the wall. Oh, my goodness. He didn't even know where he was going. I didn't know where I was going either, so I just followed him, and he drove into the wall. All right, come on, throw me a blue shell. I want a blue shell dodge. Let me show off for my video. I want to dodge a blue shell with triple mushrooms. Toad, get out of here! You're not gonna dodge a blue shell with fire. Oh, kid. All right, we're a little bit over 2 hours in, and we have 28 unique tracks. I wanted to get 32 by 3 hours, so I think we're pretty good set on getting that goal. I'm sure we're gonna get repeats up to, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a certain track like 6 or 7 times. There even may be a session where, oh great, 2 coins. Boom, get out of here. Oh yeah, my 2 coins wasn't able to protect me. Thank you. And people always tell me it's not possible to get 2 coins, you know? You can't get 2 coins. It just happened. So stop telling me you can't get 2 coins in first. It literally just happened. Okay, even though I got 9th in the last race, apparently I'm starting in first. Come on, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. Come on, what is going on? I got 2 sets of triple mushrooms. That's hilarious. So that is this game is really not broken at all. Totally well designed. You know, they can't make a Wii U game actually function after 10 years of being out. It's gonna be the 10-year anniversary of Mario Kart 8, guys. Can you believe it? You know, I was really thinking about it, and I'm like, they are totally gonna they're gonna hype up like the next Mario Kart to have 100+ tracks, which is why I really think they're just gonna port Mario Kart 8 again and just add a couple more tracks, because I feel like that'd be such a good thing to advertise, you know? And they made it so close to 100, you know? They made it so close to 100, but not quite. And so I kind of feel like they're gonna make it 100 in the next one and just really push that. And that's why they're saving the best tracks for last. That's what they're doing. They're gonna add Delfino Square. I was thinking about like Toad's Factory. I know a lot of people want to see that one. Growing up, I felt like Toad's Factory was never that popular of a pick to most people. Like whenever I played Wii with friends, I feel like dude, what is this? Are you kidding me? But yeah, Toad's Factory just was not that popular with most people. And I wasn't crazy about it when I was a kid either, so. All right, I just want a single box on the edge here. Let's grab that. Oh no, why did they have to get red shells? Boo, can you not? All right, that green shell actually helped a lot. I'm glad I got that over a mushroom. Please don't make me. All right, and with Dragon Driftway picked, that means we have gotten through 30 original tracks. And so as long as I get 2 more within the next 40 minutes, then 2 more original ones, then we will have officially gotten 1/3 of the tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We actually haven't gotten as many repeats as I expected. Like, I know we got a lot in the beginning, but really in the last few, recently, we just haven't really gotten any repeats at all. So very happy about that, because I do want to get through this as quick as possible. But like, again, I'm not too worried about it until we get much later. But again, you know, I'm planning on doing some 200cc, and that will, and you know, people might want to pick different tracks when we have 200cc. Like, I feel like people are always more likely to pick like the F-Zero tracks when it's 200cc. I wonder if they're going to keep bringing back SNES Rainbow Road, because I feel like, you know, if Nintendo really because I know Nintendo likes to represent all the older Mario Karts, but a lot of the SNES track themes are so similar. Rainbow Road's like the one like super unique one that's actually pretty decent. So I feel like, you know, if Mario Kart games in the future just keep having so many tracks, I feel like they're just going to keep bringing back SNES Rainbow Road, which, you know, I wouldn't mind. All right, and Ribbon Road is safe. Only 1 more unique track before we have reached our goal, and we do have, yeah, still about 40. I said about 40 minutes last race, but it was more like 43 minutes. Now it's actually like 40 minutes. Last race we did not do too well, though, but I was actually having a nice talk about SNES Rainbow Road, you know, dreaming about that track. That track better not get eliminated on the first one. That would be so bad. Yeah, it hasn't even appeared in the voting once. It has not, and that I always seem to see that, you know, when you just have these so many tracks that just don't even appear in the voting one time. And that's why I think Nintendo should have at least, if they're not going to revert the voting system, just make it so we can pick from a bigger variety of tracks, you know? Especially if they're not going to do like a vote system, like they're keeping the roulette system, just let us pick. Yeah, I went through that rant a million times. I've gone through all the points, so I'm not even going to bother going through them again. If you really want to argue about it, I'll argue with you directly in the comments. And with Berlin Byways being picked, we have officially gotten 32, or exactly 1/3 of the tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Which means we hit our goal, and we still have another half hour in this session, and then I'm going to bring you guys over to Future Me, which I'll probably record in a few days, the next 3-hour session. Got another tour track, which, you know, I feel like Waluigi Pinball's popular enough that we'll get it fairly quickly. I mean, I know we're 33 unique tracks in. We're actually more like 37 or 38 tracks into the session, but man, I can't believe I played that many tracks in one session. I feel like that's way more than I usually play, but I feel pretty good, you know. I guess it's because I know there's like, I know when it's ending. Because usually I just play for hours, and I have no idea if I'm just going to play like 1 or 20 more races. All right, we got a 200cc track, Dolphin Shoal. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I think 200cc is so much more fun than 150. Like, I actually think Mario Kart 8 would be like a much better game if 200cc was like the default. And which is also kind of why I missed the 200cc worldwides from the Wii U. I didn't really play them much, but I would appreciate them a lot more now. I think in 200cc you can actually, yep, you can just fly over this. I remember when Birdo came out, I thought about like becoming an obsessive Birdo hater, like because I posted a few videos on my channel about hating Birdo, and I thought, what if I just kept this up? Like, what if I just made like a bajillion videos of me just hating Birdo? Like, I thought that would be kind of funny, you know, in a way. Because it's not like it's actually hate towards a real person, you know, it's just towards a video game character that doesn't exist. But I thought it'd be kind of, people would kind of find it funny that I was just so obsessive over a video game character. But, you know, I was like, you know, maybe that's wouldn't be too fun. People might take it the wrong way or think I'm just maybe it's not what they want to see. Am I in a star in first? I thought I was in like third. Okay. I don't know how I got up to first. Oh, there's a blue shell. Can I outrun the blue shell? Can I outrun it? Please, please, please. Let's go. Come on! I don't really like the theme of this one that much. Like, it's pretty cool, but it does drive well, which is why I do like it better. Because I feel like there's just a lot of tracks now that it just feels so wrong to drive. Maybe it's just because I don't know how to drive them yet. But, you know, it's just my opinion. Maybe I'll get used to those tracks in 6 years. But I doubt I'm going to be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in 6 years. Mostly because I think there's going to be another Mario Kart. Or I'm just going to, like, go crazy and just switch over to Mario Maker permanently. I just keep hearing those alerts the whole race. It's just... oh my gosh, just get so tired of it. Did I just pass Birdo at the very end? Let's go, we got second. All right, we got Tokyo Blur. I picked this one and it picked me. I picked it because nobody really picked this one and I don't really think this one would come up that often, so yep, I think we're good. All right, sweet. First place again, 2 times in a row, baby. Oh wait, did we get first place last time? No, we got second, but the person, I guess, I started this race in first, which is why I was confused. Who wants to get hit by that? Oh, I didn't realize there was a large cliff here. I do not know this track at all. Which, we played it in this session already, you know. It's not like this is another repeat. I'm not going to, like, announce every... Did that guy just drive into the wall? See, I always assume they're just lagging when someone drives into a wall. And they're going to teleport to where they should be. But then they just don't. And it's just like, oh my goodness. They actually drove into the wall. I remember, oh my gosh, when I was playing Mario Kart Wii growing up, I used to get so mad because I would see people fall off and they would instantly teleport to the top. And so I just thought everyone was hacking because whenever I fell off, I never got teleported back on like that. And so I thought like everyone was hacking or there was some sort of secret input to get up quicker that I just didn't know. Why did I just get blooper? There was no blooper on the screen. I don't know how I'm winning this. I suck at tour tracks. I never get first place on tour tracks, so this is a big moment for me. We're getting so many tour tracks now. I think the only 2 we haven't gotten with the tour prefix are Madrid Drive and Paris Promenade. Oh, which is kind of weird because I feel like Paris Promenade appears a lot. But yeah, this is the 36th original track that we've gotten. So yeah, we're more of a third of the way there. And we are... I thought those were going to bounce for some reason. I have no idea. I kind of wish someone was in front of me, though, because I actually don't know where I'm going. All right. I think we're okay. I'm going to hold this for boot protection. I do not trust... I don't trust to hold this in my first slot. But I'm very scared that a red shell is going to come at me very quick. Wait, is this the end? I think this is the end. First place on a tour track 2 times in a row. Oh, my goodness. I am just killing it today. And SNES Rainbow Road is safe. We got it. About time. And I got to start in first place on this track, which is great because I think I'll be able to win. I think the guy threw the green shell back, but just like didn't appear on my screen. I like how he got crushed on my screen, but not his, so the coins dropped, and I was able to get extra points from that, even though he didn't get hit. No way he blocks everything. Throw another one. I think I got... Did he fall off and I hit him again? Oh, that was good. Okay, that was excellent. Oh, no. Birdo. Birdo. It's all yours. It's all yours. What? I was so in second. There's no way. That is so unfair. That's so annoying. That's why I don't like dropping back sometimes, because sometimes even when I do drop back, it still goes for me. Why is my character cheering after that? Like, I just want to punch him in the face. I swear, somehow Waluigi Pinball is going to be the track that makes it all the way to the end, because it keeps appearing in the voting, and then you have like Wii Rainbow Road appear, and everyone just loves Rainbow Road. I guess this track is more popular than Waluigi Pinball now, because barely anyone picked Waluigi Pinball. Which I can't really blame them. I mean, Wii Rainbow Road is a phenomenal track, but like, come on, Waluigi Pinball. We had Rock Mountain appear too, which is the track I also have not gotten in this session yet, so. Yeah, again, we still, I think we're at like 36 or 37. I don't know if SNES Rainbow Road was 37 or not, but I still remember when people used to say like, oh, well, SNES Rainbow Road was in Mario Kart 7, and then, you know, N64 Rainbow Road was in Mario Kart 8. And so that means, you know, GBA Rainbow Road is, did I really just fall in that? GBA Rainbow Road is going to be in Mario Kart 9, and then Double Dash's Rainbow Road won't be till Mario Kart 10. And I remember seeing this one comment, and it was like, I love Wii Rainbow Road. I'm so sad it's not going to come to Mario Kart until like Mario Kart 14 or whatever the Mario Kart was, if you just kept going in order. And I'm just thinking like, you really think Nintendo is going to be that predictable? Like, they're not going to add any of the other Rainbow Roads until this many games deep into the franchise? Like, it's just such a stupid... People actually think like that. Like, I don't think... People always, like, try to predict to Nintendo, and then they'll do something crazy, like re-release Mario Sunshine 64 and Galaxy in a pack, which, you know, that's just how they do it. All right, and ending off the session, we are ending off on Bowser's Castle, another unique track, which makes 38 unique tracks in 3 hours. A pretty good start. I was going for 32, so I'm happy to get 38. Hopefully, next time I can make it to... I'd like to make it 2/3, which... What would 2/3? So that'd be 64. Hopefully we can make it to 64 in the next 3-hour session. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, you guys are going to see it right after this race. But for me, I'm going to take a few days off. I'm going to chill. Because, you know, I'm a little Mario Kart 8'd out right now. But, you know, it's been an overall pretty good session. I've actually had some pretty good races. I feel like I actually am getting pretty decent at this game. You know, as much as I say, like, oh, you know, I definitely think it's a lower skilled Mario Kart. You know, I think it's more item-based, which I don't like. But there's definitely a lot of skill factors that I'm getting used to. Can you raise your fist? Now the guy's got the red shell, and he's going to be salty and throw it. Hopefully invincibility frames will protect me here. There we go. Hopefully I get a mushroom here so I can take the shortcut. Nope. Could have at least gotten 2 red shells. This guy's probably going to back spam, so I'm just going to throw that now. Alright, the guy behind me got a mushroom. He's going to pass me at the last second. Oh, that is so frustrating. That Bowser fist, I wish I just gone the other way. I might have been able to win there. 38 tracks, 38 unique tracks. I'm not sure how many repeats we've gotten so far. Oh my gosh, there's a question mark helmet. I didn't even know that existed. How do you get that? I want that. How do you get that? All right, but we are now in session number 2. I'm recording this the next day, so this is now January 3rd. We are starting off this room. It's a very small room. I'm playing very early in the morning, so I guess less people are playing now. But yeah, we got Mushroom Gorge as the first track, which, yeah, we already got this one before. So we're starting off with a repeat. I know it was only yesterday since I played the last session, but I already kind of forget most of the tracks that I got. Like, I know, I kept trying to think if we got Grumble Volcano or not. I don't think we did. I think it appeared in the voting multiple times, but we never really got it. Same with Coconut Mall and Waluigi Pinball. We never got those. Give me mushrooms. All right, well, I guess that's better technically. Did Birdo really fall behind, or is she lagging? Okay, well, it looked like I got 3rd. I just love this question mark guy. He's so cool. I really would have preferred anything but if they really better not bring back coin items for future Mario Kart games, because it is so annoying. Or they should make it like Smash Bros, where everyone can like set their own little personal item charts, and then it just picks a random person's rule set each race. That would be interesting. That would actually go terribly. They should not do that. They should just get rid of the coin item and just bring back the Mega Mushroom. That's what they should do. All right, now they got a super horn. Oh no, make them waste it. Yes, did I make him get hit? I think I just screwed him up completely. Yes, let's go. All right, that was good. Ooh, that was close. Okay. I gotta start. Okay, gotta drive better. Liz, come on. All these Yoshis are creeping up on me. I want to take it tight, but another shock. Oh my gosh. I didn't even grow from the first shock. All right, I just wanted to go for the double item box because, yeah, I knew there was going to be a red shell, but would not be surprised if there's another red shell. But yeah, you might have thought it was stupid to go for that double, but I would have probably only gotten a coin if I didn't, so. Oh, come on. All right, another unique track, a tour track. Amsterdam Drift makes it now. We've gotten 40 unique tracks. We're almost halfway there, guys. 40 unique tracks. And I guess I thought there was only 2 tour tracks we haven't gotten, but I said those were Madrid Drive and Paris Promenade, but I guess we haven't gotten this one either, so I guess I was wrong, man. There's just so many tour tracks I mean, I'm counting the ones just specifically with the tour prefix. I don't know if people consider Ninja Hideaway to be a tour track. I would because it wasn't tour first, but in terms of this video, when I'm just classifying the tracks, I'm just specifically counting the ones with the tour prefix in front of it, which I just, can anyone explain why Ninja Hideaway doesn't have a tour prefix if it wasn't tour first? That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if they're trying to just change the past by pretending it was original to this game. I guess we'll see in future games what they choose to prefix it with. I believe they are not even, for Mario Kart 8 tracks, they're just going to prefix them with Switch or something. They're just going to ignore that they originated on Wii U entirely. I firmly believe they're just going to do that. They're just going to pretend the Wii U never existed. Oh, my mushrooms. No. There's nowhere good to use them. It's all tight roads and turns. I don't even like this. Wait, wasn't this that track where we get to drive through a cool flower field? When did we get to that? Or am I thinking of a different tour track? Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. Yeah. I like this part. This is the only part of the track I really like. Boring old January 3rd. I'm surprised that I was willing to record this video only a day after, but I kind of just wanted to keep playing through this challenge. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this challenge, which makes me super happy that I came up with this project because, if I'm actually having fun and I'm eager to come back and keep playing the challenge, then that is a huge plus. And I will say, I still don't like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that much, and it's not my favorite Mario Kart game, but with the 96 tracks in the game, I think the game is so much better with all the variety of tracks, Yeah, okay, it looks like we're good, but we are now in first place with no protection, but hopefully first place is now in second, so they got, crappy items like a coin and a banana. Or hopefully even 2 coins, like I did yesterday, even though people said it wasn't possible. All right, what do we get here? A banana and a... Oh, did you waste your red shell? Oh, you did. So I was able to take both of you out. Let's go. Okay, I'm getting way too scared about this guy with the shells. Or maybe not scared enough. Right, they're going to go for doubles, so we're just going to take that single. Ooh, this might be useful if I can get close enough. Let's see if I can cut tight and get him with this. Did that get him? I don't think that actually got him. Oh, nope, and he knocked me out. Okay. Might be able to steal a third. All right, there we go. I'm really surprised because we're getting just an unseen amount of booster course cup tracks. Then, I'm going to have all the stats at the end so you guys can see, but we are just getting so many more cups tracks in the booster pack than we are in the normal race. In the normal game, the base game. I don't know why I said in the normal race. In the base game. You guys know when you... Oh, no, please. What this is Mario Kart 8. If we fall in the water, aren't we supposed to just get, a special path that takes us up through this cool ramp where we just fly off back into the normal race? All right, back to Squeaky Clean Sprint. I think this is the track that was the very first track of our whole session, wasn't it? In a way, though, I think the voting system actually makes this challenge more fun because it makes it really hard to get some of the tracks because, if you could pick all the tracks, then, I could just keep picking the ones that I don't get until it inevitably picks me. But this time, you gotta, not only do you have to wait for them to appear, but you gotta, hope that it picks it when it's the time, so. All right, we got Sydney Sprint, which is great, which means we only need Sydney Sprint to finish out. Did I say Sydney Sprint or Sky High Sunday? Still have yet to finish a cup. Very surprising. But this is kind of where the game put me in a tricky situation because now either Sydney Sprint can never appear, which is great, or they have to let me finish a cup by giving me Sydney Sprint. So I really can't lose if you think about it. And this is it. We've gotten 43 unique tracks, actually. We are now deep in the session. We have now finally gotten a race where we have gotten all repeat tracks in the voting. This is the first time that's happened. First track that we've gotten 4 times, 3DS Rosalina's Ice World. We have finally gotten for the 4th time. Maple Treeway was popping ahead. It was the only track that got picked 3 times when no track had even been picked twice. Very early on in this session, but we just haven't gotten it since that 9th race. And so Rosalina's Ice World crept up, and it is now taking the lead for the most picked track. These penguins are so... I wonder what the first track will be picked that'll get picked 5 times. Will it be Rosalina's Ice World again? Will it be something else? Will Maple Treeway make the comeback? Dude, are we really doing this? Okay, we're yep, that's it. Our race is over. A shock could potentially save our race, but it's not looking good here. Ooh, shock. Let's go. Oh, wait, that's off-road, isn't it? Okay. Okay, well, that didn't really do much for us as much as I was hoping, but at least we hit that guy that hit us on the star, so I feel a little bit better. Okay, that guy's a mushroom. Kind of want to just toss this down. There's not really anywhere to cut me off. Oh, I guess he could cut me here. Block that. Madrid Drive is one we haven't gotten yet, and every time it comes up, nobody picks it. So I know it's not a popular track, so I'm picking it. So I hope we can just get it out of the way. But we are not, no, it's not picked. The game has not picked me once this whole session. I have not been picked. So it really has not mattered what I vote for this entire time. I've just been in the mercy of everyone in this room. Did that actually... Okay, that hit him. I was wondering if it was actually going to go through or not. And we got 2 shells, so I am not going to get rid of these. But yeah, it's really just Mii's and Yoshi's other than me. That's crazy. I didn't even notice. I didn't... There's... Man, the variety really just went out the window, huh? Alright, thank goodness for that blue shell. That guy must be so mad as soon as he gets into first. But I would have rather be in his position than, you know, get red shelled multiple times off the tiny little gap. You didn't need that mushroom. You have 3 surrounding you. You're so... Why is everyone in this game so greedy? Okay, Water Park was actually my prediction of which track we were going to get last. But we got it from a random pick. It picked random and the game decided it's Water Park time. Yeah, I mean, random can really pick anything. It really, like, the second I let go of that L button, the alarm was just triggered, and I got hit by that red shell. Yeah, how's those triple mushrooms feel, peasant? Get out of here. This is the same guy. I swear, that guy's hit me with stars in this session so many times. It's ridiculous. No, I was using the star. This is the 47th unique track, Ice Ice Outpost. So glad we got this one. Who doesn't love to see Ice Ice Outpost? It's appeared in the voting numerous times, and it finally got picked. The game is still yet to pick my pick, though, this whole session. That's what I hate when, you know, I'm picking the track and the game never picks me. But at least that we have some fellow Ice Ice Outpost lovers in the room, so we're able to get this track completed. It is now safe from this challenge, which is great. So basically, after we get the next track, we'll have 48 tracks, which means we'll have gotten through exactly 50% of them. And that means that we'll be, after we get the next unique track, we'll be equally as likely to get a track we haven't gotten versus a track we have gotten. After that, the odds are against us. It completely switches, where we're going to be more likely to get repeats than non-repeats, which it already feels like that's the case, but maybe it is. Because again, like, I don't know how they decide which tracks get put up. Boo, can you chill? Take from anybody else. Come on. Oh, let's use this, because then you can't even detect that I'm using a power item. Now, and the Boo steals for me for once. Alright, I see that Yoshi is a red shell, so I just want to get protected a little bit here before the Boo runs out. Boo! What the heck? I thought we were friends now. Alright, let's take this shortcut. There we go. Oh, that was so close. Okay, that was a pretty good race, though. Alright, and now with Thwomp Ruins being picked, we are now officially halfway completed with the playing Mario Kart 8 until I get every track challenge. Wait a minute, the last one we played was Water Park, right? So These are actually the first 2 tracks we got from the Mushroom Cup, the original cup. We haven't been getting those because the other 2 are Mario Kart Stadium and Sweet Sweet Canyon, which we haven't gotten yet either. Nintendo must really love the booster pack because those tracks appear way more. When other people have a star, do they have like a little magnet that pulls you in closer to them? I swear I get hit every time somebody passes me with a star. All right, it's fine though. We can get 4th. What am I getting hit? I really want to save this in case there's a boo. Oh, there's a boo shell. Converto. How does it always manage to go for me when I drop back? Did they change that? Someone please tell me if they took away the ability to drop back. Because if they did, I'm so mad because that was such a good strategy. And I lost my star again. That was great. That's what I get for saving my items, even for a few seconds. I guess I just shouldn't drop back anymore because it just hasn't been working recently. Oh my gosh. Yep, blue shell hits me in second again. I don't really think it's going to make a difference for Birdo. Is there any way I can not fall off here? Gotta like back up so I can get some, so I don't just fall right into the lava. Got my single green shell in 11th. I was in first place, by the way, until that blue shell came. First place. It's crazy. In the last loading screen, we had all 3DS tracks. We had Rosalina's Ice World again, Neo Bowser City, and Piranha Plant Slide. And out of those 3, Piranha Plant Slide was the only one we haven't gotten yet. But nobody picks that track because nobody likes it. That's what makes this challenge interesting. You really get to see which tracks you can go dozens of hours without playing even once, no matter how hard you may try. All right, with Mount Wario out of the way, we have gotten 50 unique tracks since the start of this video. That is a nice milestone. It's kind of a weird milestone because I feel like 48 is also a bigger milestone, and then 50 is only 2 later. But hey, it's still a nice milestone to get 50 tracks, and this means that the only track we need left to finish this cup is Sunshine Airport. Will we get it? Probably not for a while. Or maybe I do, because the blue shell just blatantly went for me. Remember, there was one race. Boo literally got me 5 times in one race. I don't know what video that was, but 5 times in one race. I couldn't believe that. Can I steal first, please? Okay, we got second. Everything came at me, but we managed to pull out second. That's okay with me. Because it's going to get really cool, too, because once this session, well, not this session, but, like, this video gets longer and longer, it'll be like, can you imagine me saying, like, you know, I've been playing for, like, 21 hours, and I still have yet to get 3 of these tracks. Like, that would be really cool. Like, imagine that. That'd be so cool. And then someone can because someone could probably just go online and get that track within 3 races. Did he get... Oh my gosh, the blooper completely screwed him. The blooper worked. He couldn't see and he drove off the road. It's actually that's kind of hilarious. He just... Super horn, super horn, super horn, super horn. Oh, come on. That guy's in first. He's literally in front of me. Why is the blue shell just going for me no matter what? They must have changed the mechanics of the blue shell. Well, out of all the tracks to get a repeat of, I certainly didn't believe we were going to get Water Park, but I guess here it is. Twice in one session. Another repeat. See, if I use this right before, will it trick it and give me a second non-coin item? I wonder if that'll... Ooh, okay, it did. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I did really bad on the last Water Park race, so this would be a nice redemption. But a lot of people have wanted to see this idea. It's a very interesting idea, but obviously... I was holding out the shell! Why didn't it go out? And every time I start to like this game a little bit, it reminds me why I don't. Yeah, I don't like driving through this section. It's too curvy. It's just not good. Oh, wow. Dude, this bullet is amazing. It took me all the way up to second. Oh, my goodness. All right, that is a W bullet. And we had a blue shell come, too. But first place is still a mile ahead, so... Which is not good for me. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of good items now in rotation. Man, he's so brave driving through the glowed-up section. So we don't get hit by any more nonsense. Oh, no, we are not avoiding the nonsense. Right, blue shell's going for nobody. Do you guys see the blue shell? It just literally went for nobody. Okay, that guy's a mushroom in first. No, you don't get to dodge that. Did my red shell literally just went up? Oh, he got screwed. Because I knew he was going to dodge the blue shell with the mushroom. So I was like, all right, let's just throw this red shell so he can't do anything. And I think he got scared and used the mushroom before the blue shell hit. And then he got hit with everything. So good red shell on my part. Yeah, and that's why I don't hold those things in first. I try not to. And there we go, first place. I think I got first place the last time I played this too. All right, please get out of my face. Man, they just give anyone a star these days, huh? final shortcut. Take my last mushroom. And just go for that final shortcut to try to pull ahead. And this is make or break time. All right, time to win DK Mountain again. Let's go. This is it. This is my track now. It used to be my cursed track. Now this is my best friend track. Nothing bad ever happens on DK Mountain. Okay, that was nice. Nice. All right, sweet. Let's just ruin. Oh, I tried to ruin someone's day. All right, can I move now? Can I move? Let's see if I can just. Oh, nope. All right, I think there's only 10 people in the room, so I am in last. There's no one behind me. I have a bullet. I wonder if I use the bullet here, will it go through an item box? I don't really want to risk it, so we're just going to use that. Oh, I didn't actually mean to use it there. I was going to use it after the last hump, but all right, I guess that's fine. Might use the star right after, too, because I don't really feel like holding it and losing it. Can I get a shock dodge on DK Mountain? Have I ever gotten a shock dodge on DK Mountain? Now, that's a good question. Is that possible? Oh, gotta wait, because, yep, that blue shell covered the entire bridge. There wasn't anything I could do there. Hey, and at least the room now has a lot more variety than it did earlier. It was all Yoshis before. Now I think there's only one. We got King Boo, Mario, Luigi. This is good. This is good. This is what it should be. Oh, no, it's Mario chaining for a star, or a shock. That would not be good for me. And now I don't want there to be a shock. I'm actually in a good position with good items. Now I'm in first. I got something to block red shells with, or something to throw at someone that passes me, with a mushroom in case there's a blue shell in the second slot. All right, okay, this guy's in front of me. Let's throw that and then just... Come on, come on, come on! Yes! First place, DK Mountain! Yes, I said I was gonna win, and I won. Let's go. DK Mountain, you are my big... Okay, I'm noticing patterns. You see, every time, the track that gets picked is a track that only got picked by like 2 or 3 people. So like Toad Circuit, for example. Does anyone like Toad Circuit? No. But only 2 people picked it. So only 2 people picked it, right? And then it got picked. When Neo Bowser City got picked by almost everyone. Now, I didn't pick it because we already got Neo Bowser City. And I'm happy we got Toad Circuit because of this track we haven't gotten yet. But I noticed that, you know, every race for the last few races, only the track that's gotten like 2 or 3 votes in a room of like 10 to 12 people have been picked. So there seems to be, it seems like the tracks that get picked the least are the ones, the tracks that get voted for the least get picked the most. So that's probably why Coconut Mall and Waluigi Pinball haven't been picked yet, because every time they show up, like one person is like, oh, actually, I want Ice Ice Outpost. Let's play Ice Ice Outpost. And then we get played Ice Ice Outpost and not Waluigi Pinball because 10 people picked it. Does anyone really like this track? I mean, I feel like it's nostalgic in Mario Kart 7, but did it really need to come back? You know, that's what I always say. I'm gonna throw that. Probably shouldn't have, but that red shell in my face was giving me way too much stress. I'm gonna take a little cut here. Can I squeeze out first? Did I really just take first? Yo, let's go. We got first place and 2 times in a row. That is what I like to see. We literally just played like these 3 tracks. Okay, so right after we finish DK Mountain, we get 1 more track, and then we're back on DK Mountain. I think I made the track angry, because, oh no, I'm actually really scared for this race now, because why did we get this track again in 2 races? Why did we get it again? That makes me very nervous. Okay, but we seem to be doing fine. We're doing fine so far. All right, nothing major, no big hits in the beginning. Hopefully we can carry that. We got 1 rotating banana, because, you know, bananas rotate now. Okay, that was, you know, a little bit of dirty back spam, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. All right, you know, no. We're not going to do this thing where I act like everything's okay and everything burns. We are going to... DK Mountain is my track now. This is the track that I own it. It's physically mine, so... We're going to dominate. We're going to win. We're going to show this track who's boss. Boo, that was not nice of you. Wait, did Baby Peach? She wasn't even in a boo, was she? She was not a boo. She did not get those triple reds from me. Oh, come on. Okay, at least the mushroom spawned in front of me. It wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Too bad of a sequence of events, because it's just kind of screwing everyone right now. Give me that draft, Birdo. Come on, Birdo, get out of here. Man, this guy with the question mark on his head has literally been here the whole session. This guy just must love Mario Kart 8. He's just on all day. Just does not leave. Ooh, this is... Do not like not having any protection. In third, going into the final bridge, though. Nobody's really close to me, so... No tricks? All right, that's fine. Still got third. Hey, track, that's not bad. I'll take third on DK Mountain any day. You're not getting me. I just did well on DK Mountain twice in a row. All right, let's go. Let's take this and go. Can we go behind? There's a rock. Why would you put a rock there? All right, so we got another Rainbow Road off. So I'm pretty sure the only one we haven't gotten yet then is the 7 Rainbow Road, the 3DS one. Which, I didn't think that would be the last one we got, but I guess the other ones, I mean, everyone really likes all the Rainbow Roads. So I'm not really surprised. No, there's a blue shell. Oh, can I drop back? Okay, let's see. I dropped back way far in advance that time. It still goes for me. Okay. I was about to say. Did she fall off? Where is she? Did she survive? What happened? Oh, no, there had to be a shock right before the shortcut. Oh, no, it's all going downhill. Come on, I do so well every race. Oh, just for it all to be ruined every time. A star in third. All right, that's fine. Just keep me safe until I get to the finish line. That's like the perfect item. A star and a green shell. How does the game decide that's what I need? Please give me anything but a coin. Please. All right, sweet. All right, maybe I should have, yeah, all right. You know, I just realized that this is probably the only SNES track that has anti-gravity in it, right? I mean, how many are there? There's 3 others. I know Rainbow Road doesn't. Donut Plains 3 doesn't. Mario Circuit 3 doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's the only one with anti-gravity. I remember it was so funny because everyone was like kept predicting that we were gonna get Vanilla Lake. We're finally gonna get Vanilla Lake. I have seen Vanilla Lake be predicted in every single Mario Kart prediction for everything since like Mario Kart 8's Wii U DLC was coming out. People were predicting Vanilla Lake 1 was gonna come. It's just never come, and I've always said it's just not coming. It's not a good track. I've played it on the SNES. Vanilla Lake is one of the, like, it's like the worst track. First of all, I don't know why people would want it, but then it's just like, why would Nintendo bring it back? I like when I use all the items and I just have like a rotating blooper around me. That's one of my favorite things to do. Not have to deal with these stars. There's so many warnings behind me. Oh my gosh, the person in the star for once didn't hit me. It's a miracle. Maybe we can squeeze out a second even. Nope, unfortunately. Oh wait, we did! Alright, thank goodness. We finally got another unique track. 57th unique one is DK Summits. We still have quite a few Wii tracks to go, actually. We got Moonview Highway, Daisy Circuit, and I think we have Wario's Gold Mine to get, too. So yeah, still quite a ways to go to finish Mario Kart Wii. But we're making our way down, you know. There's a lot of Wii tracks in the game now, so I never thought I'd say that, but that's just how it is. Really got to learn that. How did I not get out of first from falling off? Did everyone just fail or something? All right, I should definitely, I have to win this now. If I'm still in first after literally falling off the track, then yeah, let's go. Let's get this dub. Maybe for once I can actually get a Super Horn in first too and dodge a blue shell with it. Because you know for sure there's always a blue shell if I'm in first. Now there's not a blue shell every race, but those are the races where I'm not in first. I always have to worry about a blue shell when I'm in first, unfortunately. Yep, there we go. Can I get past? Nope. I guess I just shouldn't. I really just shouldn't drop back unless there's someone like right behind. I thought the Funky Kong was right behind me, but I think he got hit or something. Okay, I just gotta hold the drift a little bit longer. That's how I not fall off. Oh my gosh, they have a bullet in second place. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that person won. That Kamek, if that Kamek doesn't win, they must have had the biggest choke in Mario Kart that anyone's ever had. Oh yeah, and first place is getting blued while they have a bullet in second. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Some people just have all the luck, don't they? All right, now just if there could like not be any more shocks, I would appreciate. All right, that is the second time in this whole video that I have gotten straight up last place. Yeah, we're still getting a decent amount of votes where we have at least one track that we haven't gotten yet, which people are picking sometimes, which is great. Let's use this. I want to get these coins and... No, I wanted the double. Okay, it's fine. I just wanted one dodge item anyway because I figured I was going to get a coin and a dodge item. I don't really need a coin because I'm in first. All right, I don't think I'm going to drop back if there's a blue shell because I have been dropping back a lot recently. And every time, even though I'm in second, the blue shell manages to just lock on me anyway. So I don't like that. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I have to. I'll take a second. All right, you know, I don't need first every race, but we'll take a humble second. I'm going to use that, just take both, because nobody's around me. Now we're getting all the super horns, you know, now that we're not in first. Man, look at that boomerang. Oh my gosh, look at that boomerang go. It's going to beat me to the line. All right, can we get a first? I think I got second last time we played this, so I will definitely take first. But oh my gosh, it is just, I am so far ahead. Are those guys just must be like constantly taking each other out? Because like this blue shell's not even going to matter, you know? I'm just so far ahead. Maybe I can even get a super horn here, perhaps? Nope, okay. Oh, it's going to happen right over this gap, isn't it? Okay, no, we're good. And we have a little bit of room to run up so we can not fall here. I thought that was a really relaxing race. I really enjoyed that. Haven't gotten a unique track in a while. We only have 30 minutes left, and I still need like 6 unique tracks, so I don't think we're going to get... Unless like every track for the rest of this session is something we haven't gotten, we are not going to reach the goal, so that is unfortunate. All right, we got Sweet Sweet Canyon completely done. Let's go. This is a track I thought was one of the harder ones, so I'm glad we got this one out of the way. Yeah, Nintendo just does not put the older tracks in the voting as much. Like I've noticed, you know, the original 32, they just don't appear, and it's sad. Because some of them are actually pretty good. I mean, some of them are better than a lot of the booster course tracks. I'd much rather play tracks like this than, you know, Tour. You know, this is January 3rd. I'm uploading my ranking video, Mario Kart tracks, in a few days. But yeah, I'm curious to know if people like this track or Sunday Sprint. Well, it's not called Sunday Sprint, is it? Whatever that Sunday, you know what I'm talking about. If you like this one or that one better. Sky High Sunday, that's it. I don't know why I thought Sprint. I mean, that's a good name though, right? Isn't it kind of a good... I bet they thought of both those names and they decided, you know what, Sky High sounds just a little bit better. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill race. I've just been waiting for a blue shell the whole... Yep, there it is. I'm not even going to drop back. I don't think it's going to work. I will cycle both though, just so I can hopefully... Where are the, like, super horns, don't they have like a 5% chance of appearing in first? Like, I feel like I've definitely beaten those odds. I wanted to take that shortcut so bad. I was in first place almost the whole race. Finally, after 2 hours and 37 minutes into the session, it finally picked me. The game finally decided it was time to pick my track. And I picked Bone Dry Dunes because we haven't gotten this one yet. And I feel like it's not that popular. And it wasn't that popular. Not a lot of people picked it. So I am so glad the game finally picked me. So now we get to get one of the harder tracks out of the way. We're done. We got Bone Dry Dunes before we got Coconut Mall and Waluigi. I can't believe I'm going to get through 2 3-hour sessions without getting Coconut Mall or Waluigi Pinball. That's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. I feel like they're the most popular tracks. Like, where are they at? You know, they've appeared in the voting a few times, but just they never get picked. Even if they get the majority vote, they don't get picked. Which they haven't always gotten the majority vote, which I feel like would happen unless, you know, we just played that track a few races ago and people don't want to play it, you know, too early again. Let's just get to our half a lap so we can get blue shelled and comboed into oblivion and then lose the entire race. Oh, sweet, a coin. Just a single coin. I was really hoping for that. You know, we just got to that point in the race where everything has to go downhill. You know, somehow I'm getting starred in first place because someone's getting a star that far up. Okay, that person has a bomb. No. All right, we're on Hyrule Circuit, which means we might actually get to the 64 goal. We're 20 minutes left, and we only need 3 more unique tracks. So, you know, we could maybe get 1 or 2 more repeats, but we're going to need to get unique tracks. But, you know, there's still plenty we haven't gotten yet, so it's definitely not out of the question. We'll just have to see. Yeah, that guy's so... Yeah, I was about to say, like, where's the shocks? The guy is so far back, he's definitely going to get shocks. Which is not good for me because they're going to grow and then they're going to pass me and my voice didn't crack there. Oh, what that? Use your... Oh, that guy has mushrooms. I wanted a red hill so bad. Oh, look. Perfect timing. Oh, my gosh. I wasn't in first for the, you know, the Racely. I was trying to say, like, daily, but, like, Racely. Wow, that blue shell was supposed to come for me because usually I'm in first by the middle of the third lap, but Luigi defied the odds and he took it from me. All right, this is going to be risky, but hopefully we just can go a little bit without getting hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, there, boom, first place. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so sick of this track. But now Rosalina's Ice World is tied with this track of being picked 4 times, so this one could very well be the first one to be picked 5 times. I mean, Maple Treeway has not made an appearance at all this session, so that one fell behind because, you know, that one had a lead of 2 in the very beginning. Remember, 3, and the other side 1. But yeah, this is getting interesting. I was more frustrated too because the other 2 votes were tracks we haven't gotten yet, Rock Mountain and 3DS Rainbow Road. We haven't gotten either of those yet, and yet only 3 people in the room picked this one. And guess what it picked? I knew the second 3 people picked. I'm like, yep, it's gonna pick it. Like I wasn't even surprised. Like I should have been surprised, but I wasn't at all. Like I just completely knew we weren't gonna play either of those. Okay, where's that end of the race blue shell? Where is it? Is it not coming? Did I just win another Athens Dash race? All right, I mean, we'll take it. All right, we got Sky Garden, which means we got another one done, which means we're at 62 now. We got 12 minutes left in this portion of this session to get 2 more. That's my goal. I think we can afford maybe 1 more repeat if it doesn't take too long, but all right, nice, cool. Thanks, guys. All right, I don't want to hold this until the shortcut. I want to cycle. I'm gonna hold these. Oh, come on. All right, maybe I should have just, you know, just crawled in a hole today. Maybe that's what I should have done. All right, that fire. Look at that guy waiting to use his fire for me to pass him. Oh, please don't hit me, please. Piranha, why can't you, get that? Like, why do you have to just be useless? I guess sometimes the Piranha Plant is really nice when it, gets back spam from me. No. Oh, that scared me so much. Please just pass the line, please. Oh my gosh. All right, we got Paris Promenade for the unique track number 63, and I have time for 1 more race after this one. So, you know, the odds are against me that we'll get a unique track that we haven't gotten, but, you know, it's very possible. Very, very possible. And that'll be a good way to end off. We got 2/3 of the tracks in 2 sessions, which is honestly better than I thought I'd do. You know, even if I don't get a unique track, we still pretty much made it. So that is nice, but, you know, we're definitely not getting the last third in the last one. I can tell you that much. I'm just so surprised, how bad the rotation system is. It must suck if you really want to play a track online and you just can't. And, you know, that's still one of my biggest gripes with this game because I've been that person too. Sometimes I really just want to play SNES Rainbow Road with everyone. It would be really nice if at least in the tournaments you could set it so that everyone could just pick whatever track they want. Because, even when I play, a private tournament, you still just get the choice between 3. At least in that case, couldn't you be able to at least set the rules? I don't see why you couldn't. Yeah, Nintendo probably doesn't care. I mean, this is already a port of a game that they made tons of money from. They sold 50 million copies, and, you know, I'm sure they made millions of dollars from the DLC on top of that. You know, the extra booster pack. This game just loves to tease me, doesn't it? Oh, please. Why do you even do that? It's so unnecessary. Well, we were close to getting TikTok Clock to finish off, you know, this session with 64 unique tracks, but unfortunately, a couple people once again picked Los Angeles Laps, which means it is an automatic pick for the game. Every time. This track only gets a couple votes, but it somehow always gets picked, which is amazing, you know. Totally no bias from, you know, especially tracks like Waluigi Pinball, which have had up the majority of the votes in some of these rooms, but has yet to be picked. Regardless, even once. Again, we're gonna get through 2 full sessions. We got through almost 2/3 of the tracks now. Still no Waluigi Pinball or Coconut Mall. Definitely not the 2 most popular tracks in the game or anything like that. Oh, this is the perfect. I got triple greens with a Super Horn in the off slot. This is perfect. This is I could not have asked for something. I mean, I guess I could have asked for a star and a bullet in first. You know, that would probably be better, but this is definitely better than any item combo I could usually get, so I'm just going to hold on to this as long as I can. All right, I was going to say, if there's 3, it better block it. Oh, we got a blue shell coming, but I finally have a super horn. I finally got it. So I was finally able to dodge a blue shell with a super horn almost 6 hours into this video of recording this video. And are we going to end off with a Swift first? Yes, we are. Let's go. First, we didn't get 64 unique tracks, unfortunately. We just passed 3 hours. So I am going to end the session here, but we did get a nice dub, and we were only 1 track away. That's really going to bother me, and I would probably just play an extra race just so we could hit that goal. But if I don't get it, then I'm just going to be on this tangent of trying to go and find it. But anyway, let's move. Oh my gosh, we got TikTok Clock and Sydney Sprint, both tracks we need. You know what? I will do 1 more race. I'm going beyond the end of this session. But I didn't want to go beyond, but we have such a good chance of getting a track. I want you guys to see, I'm going to show this because I want you guys to see how Nintendo like chooses the track that doesn't get picked. I am confident because now look at this. Almost everyone's picking TikTok Clock. It has exactly half the votes in the room. This means, I don't know what the last person's going to pick, but if the last person picks TikTok Clock, that means we should get okay, we didn't get it, but 50% chance of TikTok Clock. We'll see. And we have like a 33% chance of Mushroom Gorge. 2 and 12 for... Okay, we actually got it. We got TikTok Clock. That is really interesting, though, because this was the track that lost to Los Angeles Labs, even though it got the majority pick. And yet, it appeared in the very next race anyway, and everyone picked it again, and the majority picked it again. So, very interesting how that worked, but we are now 2/3 of the way through. We got 64 out of 96 tracks. We now only have another 32 to go, which is crazy. So now if the track still hasn't been picked, it has beat the odds and it has lasted longer than the majority of tracks. I mean, it was like that since 48, but it's getting more intense now. These are the tracks that are just not budging. They're somehow avoiding all the odds and not getting picked. Despite some tracks, we've had multiple tracks get picked 3 and 4 times now. But yet some of these tracks couldn't get picked even a single time. But what is going to suck, though, is if I don't end off on first here, this race in first, because first place to end off the last session would have been good. I mean, this is all going to be lumped into one video anyway, so it's not like it really would have mattered from your perspective. But just for me, making me feel good about myself would have been nice. Oh, he's a mushroom. Let's see if he dodges. He might miss. Some people miss. He failed. He failed. No, I feel bad. Because I don't even like to hold mushrooms in first because it's just, you're just asking to get red shelled. All right, that's fair. At least it was before the item box. Could have been worse. But in case his brother's about to actually, yeah, this is actually good because that'll be a good trap too. Yeah, there we go. Cycle that, leave a trap. Don't be a red shell, don't be a red shell, please, 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 please. And we got another first place. Man, I almost don't want to leave this room because now I'm on fire. But you know what? Because I don't want to have a bad race and ruin this flow. We got our goal. 2/3 tracks. I went overboard. We're like 3 hours, 6 minutes now. But we got 2 dubs in a row. We finished off on a dub for this session. And we finished off 2/3 of the track. So now let's head in to session number 3, which I will record in a few days. All right, we are now on to session 3, starting off on Rosalina's Ice World again. We got this one for the 5th time, starting off session number 3 for this playing until we get every track video. And as you notice, it is 200cc, and that is because I am not in worldwides for this session. I decided I wanted to do 200cc, so what I'm actually doing is I am in a 200cc tournament, and yeah, so every race today is going to be 200cc, and I just wanted to do this because I like playing 200cc, and you know, we'll get through the races quicker, which will hopefully mean we can get through more tracks. Today my goal is to get 16 unique tracks. Last time I got 24, but they're obviously less now, so yeah. Thought that would be a fun thing to do. And plus, the rooms aren't usually full in tournaments, which means hopefully my track can get picked more, because I'm pretty sure my track only got picked like twice in the entire... Oh, wait, you can... Oh, you don't even need a mushroom to take that on 200cc on this track. That's cool. Please, I cannot. These penguins are just... They're so obnoxious. Yeah, but I'm recording this on January 5th, which means just a couple hours ago, I posted my ranking every Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track, a few hours ago today. And so I thought later in this video, I'm actually going to pull the comments up, and I'm going to read over some of the comments, because I kind of want to see, because I already know there's been some angry comments, because obviously videos like that always get a rise out of people, and I can't wait to go through them, and, I'm going to respond to some of them. Man, this is a pretty good race so far. I'm telling you guys, we actually got a super horn. No way. First time. I so wanted to try to dodge it with the mushroom. Oh my gosh. Should I have just gone? I should have just gone with the mushroom dodge. That would have been so cool. But I was too afraid. I didn't want to miss my chance. That was like, it was set up perfectly, so I probably could have like gotten it too. It was like perfect time, in the perfect spot for perfect timing. We got 2 shocks! 2 shocks! Oh my gosh, we got 2 shocks back to back. If there was a third one, that would have been like one of the major events. And that's the problem with, getting 3 shocks. That's gonna be really hard. Oh man, I feel Madrid Drive appears so much, and I really hate that track. Yeah, now that my ranking's out, you guys know, if you saw it, that I put it at the very bottom. I said it was the worst track in this game, which a lot of people disagreed with. I'm not going to cover the comments yet. I'll cover them in a little bit. This track is so annoying on 200. I'm constantly brake drift. All right. Yeah, this is a very difficult track to 200. Oh, yeah, golden. I'm sure this will be fine. This will go well. Using a golden on 200cc on Neo Bowser City. How did I not make that? I was showing off my 200cc skill pretty well in the first race, but it has not been working so far for this one. All right, not going to give any of these guys shock dodges. Yoshi star run out. Now the Bowser's using a star. I might just have to chain this at the final box anyway. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just use this because we're right near the line anyway. All right, I drove that terribly. I got 4th place, even though I drove that like that was the worst race I've ever did in this whole video. Every track that we've gotten so far in this session, we've already gotten. Singapore Speedway was in the voting. I tried to vote for that one because we haven't gotten that one yet, but fortunately, we did not get it. But yeah, I want to go over a few of these comments now. I read a few of them, and they're in my head because I got to focus on the race. I am doing this live. So, okay, so this guy says, you don't have a problem with that with Dry Dry Ruins. And he's referring to, because I was complaining in my ranking video how there's an Oasis section in Dry Dry Desert, even though it's called, Dry Desert. And to that I say, who said I didn't have a problem with that? Who said I didn't have a problem with that in Dry Dry Ruins? I mean, Dry Dry Ruins isn't in this game, so I didn't have a chance to comment on it. Who said I didn't have a problem with there? And the thing is, it's not as prominent in Dry Dry Ruins, because there is a section you can fall into the water. There's like a little bridge you can cross. It's not saying but first of all, it's not as prominent. Second of all, it's called Dry Dry Ruins. The ruins are dry, not Dry Dry Desert. The desert, it doesn't say anything about how dry the desert is. It's about the ruins. So it's not hypocritical, but I don't even really have a problem with it in Dry Dry Desert. I don't really care. I just think it's silly. That was the only reason I was bringing it up. Because it's harder to talk about tracks. It's harder to like comes up to things to talk about where you're not just repeating yourself. So, I had to get creative a little bit. I just thought it was weird. I didn't have a problem. I don't care if there's an Oasis in Dry Dry Desert. The next comment I want to talk about on this video is people were having a problem with where I ranked Baby Park. They said it was the worst track. Like I should have ranked it even lower than I did. I already ranked it like number 90. It's like pretty low. But some people thought it should have been the worst. I mean, I've had fun races on Baby Park. That's why I put it a little higher. I just genuinely despise some of the tour tracks. Like I cannot stand them whatsoever. Like Baby Park, I don't like. It's boring most of the time, but it's not like, I can have a fun race on Baby Park. I can't, like, Madrid Drive, I just don't have fun with. I just don't like that track at all. I've never had a fun race on there. And granted, I have played it less, but I don't know. Baby Park can have some fun, wacky races, and it's good in a party setting, Like, if you're playing with friends and you're all shouting and you're all attacking, it can be fun. It doesn't feel like it's taking up a space either, because there's so many tracks, right? Like we have 95 other tracks. If there was only 32 tracks, then I'd be like, oh yeah, like why is this track taking up a space? But, there's 96, so I feel like it doesn't take up that much. You could argue, when it was included, there's only 48, but I feel like even 48 was like mind-blowing back in, 2014. I don't know. I think I put it in the proper spot. Yeah, there was one person that thought it should be higher. A lot of people said it should be the worst. I don't know. And all right, well, we're almost done this race, so I'm not going to talk about the next comment. Let's just finish this up here. I thought I would get through more comments a race, but these races are quick. And I did much better this time. I picked this track, and it picked me. The other all three tracks were repeats. I picked random and it picked this, so. All right, we finally got a unique track in this session. I'm surprised we took this long to get Ninja Hideaway. I feel like this track used to appear a lot more, but yeah. All right, let's go back to this video. The next comment I want to talk about is a couple people had a problem with where I put Sunset Wilds. They're saying I put it way too high, and like Sunset Wilds is an awful track. And I gotta say, like, okay, I'll actually agree with that, because I gotta take the L on this that opinion, because I think I was just blinded by the nostalgia I had for it in the original one, and I wanted to believe that I liked it, but I didn't. And so, wow, that was like the second red shell was right behind. How did they not crash into each other? So I'll actually agree. If I could redo it, I would put Sunset Wilds lower, because like when I thought about it more, it's like, yeah, it's really not that good in the remake, is it? If we're just looking at the remake, you know. And yeah, I guess some people are going to say, oh, well, aren't you doing that with like all the Wii tracks then? And I'm like, yes, shut up. And besides, I was more ranking it based on my opinion, not what I actually thought was objectively the best, which is pretty much the only way. You really can only do it on opinion, right? So even based on my opinion, Sunset Wilds is, yeah, it's not that great. The remake is kind of weird. I just didn't play it enough to realize that yet. I've been doing pretty well. You got to admit, like, I've been doing fairly well in these two. Why did I think I had the green shell first? All right, well, it's not like I was gonna say I didn't need that, but then I realized I'm in first now. Okay, well, that was a big mistake then. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to outrun it when there's this tight turn. All right, I kind of deserved that second. I just used the blue shell when I used the super horn when I shouldn't have. Wow, I'm getting sniped. Okay, fourth. All right, next up on this video, I saw a comment that said they thought it was ridiculous that I put Big Blue at number 43. And SNES Mario Circuit was way too high at number 10. I knew as soon as I put that in the top 10, I was going to get some backlash for that, because I know, you know, it's just a circuit track. People don't usually care, like, you know, I'm sure people think it's good, but, like, not top 10, you know, that's what I'm assuming they think. But, you know, I stand by it. I think, oh my gosh, what just happened? I like SNES Mario Circuit 3 a lot. I stand by the number 10 ranking. It's simple. It keeps to its roots well while also modernizing it. I think it has really fun races too. You know, it doesn't need to have a lot of fancy designs or anti-gravity or gliders or anything like that. I think it's just a solid circuit track. That's why I put it at top 10. I can see why people would like Big Blue more than Mario Circuit 3. I can see that. I just disagree. I think the second part of the third section is kind of boring. I also took away some points because it's not a Mario themed track, and I don't really like the Mario. I don't really like the themes. Again, it's all opinion, but I'm right, so. All right. Boo, can you like get off me for like 2 seconds? Jeez. All right, and I think I got through pretty much all the main comments for that video then. Someone said that me saying Bangkok Rush's soundtrack is the worst in the game was rude, but I don't remember exactly how it goes, but if it's what I'm thinking, if it's how I remember it, then yes, that person just did a little shortcut. I gotta learn that. But yeah, some of those tour soundtracks were just genuinely ear-piercing awful. Like, I could not stand it. Maybe I should do a ranking just based on the soundtracks alone. That'd actually be easy too, because I already have all the footage ready, so. I don't know. Should I do that? I don't know. Yeah, I love sharing my opinion. I don't care if I get backlash for my opinion. I mean, people have been attacking me on YouTube like ever since I started YouTube, like literally. You know, I'm so numb to all of it at this point. So, you know, criticizing me on my Mario Kart opinions is like, you know, nothing to me. I know, but like some people like genuinely have a problem with it. Like I know some people will like go into the comment section and try to defend their opinion to like every single slightly rude comment. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, you're mad, deal with it. Like, I don't care. No matter how I ranked those tracks, there was not gonna be a comment section that just wasn't. Did I really? Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be a boo, but no, I lost it to a shock. Yeah, but just another pattern of, you know, getting blue shelled every single time I'm winning. Let me outrun this red shell. Let's go, we outran it. And now we got a mushroom in first. Can I not get a coin? Ooh, even better. The second I'm like, oh, I'm actually winning and I got good items. I mean, the boo would have just taken them anyway, or I would have gotten hit with red shells. It wouldn't have mattered. Damn, I really could have gotten first there if I had just not been an idiot and fallen off there. So I wanted to like take a minute to say like what my next idea is, because I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think I know what I want to do for the next challenge after this one is done, right? So what I want to do is I want to take because right now I am tallying how many times I get each track. And what I'm thinking about doing is taking those results and doing something very similar, but I have to get a specific track a certain number of times. But it's going to vary based on how many times I got it. So if I only got a track once, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 to every track. So if I got it once, then I'll have to get it twice. And if I get it twice, then that'll be the track that gets selected for the challenge. And I thought that would be a really fun idea, because like something like Rosalina's Ice World, I got 5 times. So I would have to get it 6 times in order for that to be the track that gets picked. So basically if a track gets picked more times, then it's safer. But because it gets picked more, theoretically it should get picked more when I play later, and then maybe it'll get picked. Like, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a fun idea to me. I mean, because the results from this part of the challenge will actually matter for a future part of the challenge. Can I get anything but red shells? Oh my goodness. Come on, get hit, get hit. All right, another unique track. Finally got Wario's gold mine. Let's go. Yeah, we both have super horns. He's not going to drop back. The thing is, can I get around him? That's what I want. Let's see if I can just slide on. I knew it. Yeah, at least we got rid of it. So he'll get hit by the blue shell now. If one, oh, there it is. Or he'll drop back and I'll get it. I'll be able to take it out. Look at it go. It's so funny how you could just outrun them on 200cc. Dang it, I got scared. Okay. Wait, where's the Shy Guy? How is he still ahead? What happened? All right, there. It looks like he's lagging like crazy. I don't know what's happening. All right, I don't know what it is with Rosalina's Ice World. I don't know why people love it, but every time it's in the voting, everyone picks it. So that means we have now gotten this track for a 6th time in this video. 6 times. Oh my gosh, I'm out of control right now. I do not like these half pipes that they added. Okay, that bullet actually unironically helped me there. Not to go flying off like I did the first lap. I don't know how I'm driving so bad this time. I was doing fine the first time. All right, let's see if I can just hold this till the end now. Got a mushroom. I'm going to take the shortcut. I got a mushroom. No, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can still probably get it. Oh, did he get target shots? Or is he lagging? All right, maybe both. Okay, I don't know how we're getting this one again. This is the 3rd time we've gotten this one. We've gotten Wee Rainbow Road 3 times, and we've gotten Rosalina's Ice World 6 times, and they're all in the same cup. But Madrid Drive 0 times, which normally I would like, because I don't like Madrid Drive. One of my least favorites, or I think it is my least favorite. I don't know. Ask my past self when I was ranking the... I'm pretty sure I get all the tour tracks mixed up. Like, they honestly all feel the same to me. Like, if you tell me, like, the name of most tour tracks, like, I can't really picture what it looks like. So, oh my gosh. I thought I was far enough to where that wasn't going to hit me, but of course it did, because people with bananas drive 10 times slower. You know, I've never played Mario Kart Tour. What I should do is, since I've never actually played Mario Kart Tour, I know it's like a mobile game, but I'm sure they're going to shut it down at some point. Like, I'm pretty sure they've already said, like, they've stopped doing something, like stopped adding content or something. If they're ever gonna like fully shut the game down, I will play like on the last day, and that'll be the first time I ever play it, and the last. Until then, I'm just gonna keep playing this. Please give me an item. Oh my goodness, seriously, every time there is a shock. Right when I get a super horn, every single time without fail. It is ridiculous. Oh, how'd you get up the sidewalk, you stupid little red shell? All right, we finally got to 69 Yoshi Island. Super horn? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case there's a boost, so a shock can take it right before there's a blue shell. Do I gotta use this? Okay. We have to use it for the red shell, and there's no blue shell, which means we got first. See, I'm telling you, if there's no blue shell, I win every time. This is how every race would go if there's no blue shells. At this point, I feel like if Waluigi Pinball hasn't been picked, it should just be the final track, you know? It should just be the last one. And I don't mean like the one we don't get and which eliminates it. I mean the final one we play right before the track gets the final one that doesn't get picked gets eliminated. I wouldn't want Waluigi Pinball to get eliminated in the very first challenge. Okay, well, I didn't have a super horn to take that time, so that was unfortunate. Blue shell came a little early that race. Usually doesn't come till the 3rd lap, so yeah, pretty shocked by that. Maybe that means we're in the clear, though, but I probably shouldn't say that. Oh, blue shell! Oh, there it is. It was coming. He actually might be able to outrun it, though. There's not really any turns. Let's see, though. What just hit him? He just got hit by something. I don't know what he hit. And the blue shell still went for him. I still can't believe they didn't bring back Figure 8 Circuit in Mario Kart 8. They had so many chances to do it. Like, and they just didn't do it. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they already have too many Figure 8 circuits, but I don't know. And I mean, like, you know, tracks shaped in the shape of an 8. Jeez, what is happening right now? I want to carry this blue shell right up to first. All right, what am I doing? This is stupid. I'm not going to catch up. Last me through this, please. Let's go. Right up to second. That was good usage. Oh, he tried to shortcut and then he messed up. Okay, if this green shell doesn't hit me, I win. Let's go. Please pick Choco Mountain. I need it. Come on, pick it. But yeah, I'm starting to notice the real issue here of people just never picking the tracks that we need in order to progress further in this challenge, because Choco Mountain was in the voting. I'm the only person that picked it. Nobody wanted to play Choco Mountain. But of course you're going to pick DK Summit when Choco Mountain's in the voting. Why wouldn't you? Unless you, like, just played this. Look at me. I'm so good at the shortcut now. I am actually getting good at this game, and it's making me happy. Because I used to fall off every single time. Well, not every single time, but... yeah, you just got to do it differently with Mario Kart 8, especially on 200. I had to turn... oh, yeah, I just realized we are on 200, so I had to turn really early to make that and just hold it. Well, I could probably still make this when I'm tiny. Yeah, let's go. I feel like it's easier when you're tiny because I'm not worried about, like, flying into the gap there as much. All right, that was pretty good. That was all right. It was all right. Not perfect, but at least it involved the shortcut. I did pretty well with that. Dude, I hate Athens Dash so much, and it always gets picked every time. Please don't. Can we not get Athens Dash for the 5th time, though? Okay, room is down to 5 people, which means my track should get picked more often. All right, this guy's got a star in first, I guess. That's, yep, it just... and I didn't even get hit by the star. I got hit by the banana he was holding behind him. Yeah, I feel like the item unbalancing gets just real. I mean, I feel like that goes for any Mario Kart where the item balancing just gets terrible. Well, there is 12 people in the room. It's just CPUs, but... oh, perfect. Oh my gosh, I could not have asked for a better time shot there. Right before the item box, right as Rosalina is... hit me with the bomb, so it didn't really matter. Oh, what's that, Rosalina? You still small from the shock? Oh, it sucks to suck. Again, I've said this a lot, but I'll never get over that little brown ramp being gone. Best part of the track. Other than maybe this tube section that is no longer a tube, but just like an underwater glass. Like, why even have the tube at this point? Why not just make it underwater? Oh my gosh, Rosalina. That's what you get for going in first. Let's go. And that's a dub. Let's go. Yeah, this one's... oh my gosh. I thought you could go over that. I thought you could go over that on 200. Lesson learned. No fun allowed. Can you guys stop holding your bananas? Like, what is the point? All right, I guess that works. I just kind of did it with the plan. Red shell, please. Please, red shell, please, 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 please. Okay, thank you. Okay. Red shell said, I'm going to give you a break this time. 200cc is just so much more fun than Worldwide. I am just... like, I genuinely enjoy it much more. I wonder if... did I just go over that? Oh my goodness. I just realized everyone had the same wheels as me. I wonder if Nintendo actually balanced the wheels. I know they balanced the characters. Did they ever touch the wheels? If so, isn't that kind of just like a lame job? Imagine being a Nintendo developer and you're like, yeah, we need you to balance the wheels, not the carts, the wheels of the vehicles. In Mario Kart, you know, a 10-year-old game at this point. Can you believe Mario Kart 8 is going to be turned 10 this year? Ridiculous. By the time Mario Kart Wii turned 10, Mario Kart 8 was out. Wow, a track that took like over 10 hours, not 10 hours, like 7 hours to get picked, and took, not even 7, but you know what I mean. Over 6 hours to get picked once, managed to get repeated in the same session. You gotta love that. You know, that's probably what's gonna happen though, is I'm gonna say like the last 2 tracks are gonna be like so rare, and I'm gonna be like, how am I not getting Calamari Desert? How is it not appearing after this long? Why is Calamari Desert the rarest track? Like, I don't know if it's going to be Calamari Desert. I'm just saying a track that I haven't gotten yet. And then someone's going to say in the comments, I went online and played like 3 races and I got Calamari Desert twice. So, I don't know. That sounds like a skill issue on your end. And, you know, that probably will happen to somebody, and it's not going to be me because I haven't gotten Calamari Desert yet. This time we're not going to try to do that little hoppy, you know, cool thing where I try to hop off the track for a little bit to save like a millionth of a tenth of a second of time. Oh, there's a blue shell. I know you can usually outrun them for pretty long on this track, so he's probably just going to go for a while. Oh, never mind. Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good maneuvering on my part. You got to admit, pretty good maneuvers to avoid that blue shell and not hitting the bananas either. There we go, first place. That made up for the terrible last Mute City race. If you actually look at the tally, I just got so much more than tracks from any other part of the game, which I wonder, I feel like that has to be intentional. I was saying early on, like, I feel like they were making the DLC tracks appear more often. Like, that happened with, like, Coconut Mall, Ninja Hideaway, some of the other tracks. And New York Minute, that one was appearing all the time when that one came out. And so I just feel like there's something in the code that's just making the latest tracks. Because now those tracks don't appear at all. Like, still haven't gotten Coconut Mall. We've gotten Ninja Hideaway once. I'm pretty sure we haven't even gotten... Wait, I think we got Paris Promenade, actually. I'll have to double check, but... Yeah, and I feel like, watch, there's going to be there's going to be a tiny patch in a couple of months. There's going to be a little tiny patch, and nobody's going to know what it does, but then suddenly the latest DLC tracks aren't going to appear so much anymore. That's probably what's going to happen. Because obviously, I mean, the latest tracks, you know, in like 2 or 3 years, you know, they're going to feel old. They don't want to keep them more common forever. All right, there we go. Second place. That was a pretty good race. There wasn't really much opposition to Yoshi, so I wasn't really able to catch up. All right, I'm probably cutting it out to save time, but I just want to let y'all know Mario Kart Stadium just keeps appearing in the voting and nobody else is picking it. And I'm just like dying on the inside watching it not get picked every time because we still need it. So, yeah, We Rainbow Road for the 4th time. I actually just saw a comment on my recent video where someone said they don't think I fell off We Rainbow Road even a single time yet in this game, which to that I say definitely fell off in this video, so I'm sorry to that person I disappointed, because I know that's like the only thing I can remember about the last time I played this course in this video. Can I please get a super run? That'd be so clutch. No, I got it, but it was in the second slot. Are you kidding me? Oh, that would have been so clutch if I had done that there. I don't think I was mashing through. I do not think I could have done that any faster. All right, let's go. My 10th favorite track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. SNES, Mario Circuit 3. Let's go. We got this. We will probably not get first, but let's go. If we could just cut this. Snipe him. Yes, let's go. Oh, let's go. First place. I was wrong. I was not confident myself, but I got first despite all the odds. That was a great use of mushrooms, great snipe. I played very well, and I think that was a well-deserved first place. Okay, picture this. We're all in a room. Everybody has picked Peach Gardens except for one lanky purple fella who's picked random because all the tracks were tracks he's already played within the last 7.5 hours of playing Mario Kart. You think it's going to be Peach Gardens again. You go and you groan because you know you have to play it again. But then all of a sudden, it's slowing down. Oh, it looks like it's coming towards you. It gets slower and slower and slower until it picks you. And then what does the game pick? 3DS Rainbow Road, a track we still have yet to get until now. I love it when the shock doesn't slow me down at all. Can I get up here? Let's go. Barely made it. And get blued. Give me second. Let's go. Yeah, anybody still watching this video this deep in, I don't know how long it's going to be, you know, into the video. Obviously, I'm going to cut a lot because I want this to be somewhat watchable. Man, we really had Twisted Mansion and Choco Mountain in the voting, and we still got a repeat of one we already got. So we got a single and a golden, so we are going to take the biggest shortcut you've ever seen. Watch this. Oh, dang it. I didn't have quite enough to make that other shortcut. Mario Circuit, finally, we got this one. Now we are more than 3/4 of the way done. This is track number 75 out of 96. Yep, only 2 people picked it in the room. I'm telling you, these tracks, the ones that are left, most of them are just like the bottom of the barrel. People just don't pick them. And that's just what I gotta deal with. I'm always impressed when I'm in these sessions how there's always that one person that's just here the whole time. And that Rosalina in the clown car has just been here forever. You know, it's weird because, you know, I don't really play many games for fun anymore. And like the only time I play Mario Kart 8 is for a video. Like I've never sit back and I play this game for fun unless I'm like playing with friends or something that want to play it. So it's kind of interesting, the idea of someone just sitting down and playing this game for fun. This person has the super horn and there's a red shell. This is okay. I don't know why she just wasted it, but okay. At least she got rid of it. I feel like I'm better at this shortcut on 200 than I am 150. And it's actually much easier when you're shocked because you don't have to worry about... Yeah, I can release the drift way earlier. Yeah, if there's ever a shock on this track, I hope it's right before that shortcut. Not too before though, because there's definitely a different way to drive where if you're big than if you're small. Oh yes, the shock in the exact same place, dude. And there's a blue shell, but hopefully it won't matter. Hopefully no one else will be able to do the shortcut and I can hold my lead. All right, no, that is not how it's gonna work. All right, well, that blue shell kind of screwed up my whole race. I was going to win unless, I'm telling you, every single time there's just a blue shell on the third lap. Sweet, we got Super Bell Subway, finally. Which means I have about an hour and 8 minutes to get 4 more tracks to reach our goal, which means we are really on pace to reach the goal. I will try to end this video on a worldwide, ideally. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, speed this up a little bit with 200. Not only because just because I want to play some 200cc, but also, you know, helps me get to this challenge faster. And I don't think, like, it's not like I'm cheapening the challenge. I feel like it's still, you know, really takes a really long time to get all the tracks. What? How many shock dodges did you just give out? Oh, come on. I was trying to, last second, I was trying to just squeeze right. Man, that banana just cost me like 5 spots. See, guys, how can you not like this track? All right, and the person that left the comment saying this shouldn't be top 10 said my video was a joke because this was top 10, like, and it had like 4 likes, which is like ridiculous. It's like, come on, this track's all right. Come on, look how colorful it is. I mean, that's what Mario Kart 8 players like anyway, right? Like just lots of shiny stuff and colors and just ooh la la. At least we don't have fake item boxes and coins, because you know it was really annoying in Wii when you got a fake item box in first. Mario Kart 7 is really the only game where if you got something in first place, it would be something that could guarantee to be used to be able to block a red shell. Which that's one of the things I liked about that game, was because of that. Finally, we got Daisy Cruiser. About time. But yeah, you know, guys, I was thinking about the future of Mario Kart. I always think it's weird how they stopped at 96 tracks, because saying 100 plus tracks would have been something sweet to advertise, right? You know, I almost feel like they're going to do like a top 100 game, sort of like how they did with Mario Party top 100, but instead of, they'll do tracks. And what they'll do is they'll do 10 from each game, 10 tracks from every single game. But actually, they probably wouldn't even do 10 from each game anyway, because what would, Oh, 2 shock dodges with the same boo? Are you kidding me? No way! Oh, that's so sick, and I still have a star. It's so stupid. It's so sad that I ruined it, though. Can I move? Oh my gosh, I can't move. I just ruined, like, the best gift the game ever gave me. 2 shock dodges with a star in my slot. Why can't I guess I've just never driven this one on 200 before, because I just have, like, no idea what I'm doing and, like, why I'm crashing. Wow. That game really, that should have been an easy first. Oh my gosh, it's all Wii tracks. Look at that. All right, and since we got Moonview Highway right after Daisy Cruiser, that means we've completed every single track in the final 2 waves of the Booster Course pack. All 8 of those are done. Yeah, and this is the 78th unique track overall, which is awesome. You know, we're getting through 2 in a row is good after a string of repeats. It's always nice to see. Watch, I'm going to be playing for a while when there's 3 tracks left, and we're just going to get like the last 2 back-to-back that we need to finish. We cannot just have this whole race where we just like, I'm just trailing behind in second the whole time. There's not going to be a blue shell, is there? Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay, sweet. Will it even make it there in time, though? Wow, wait, it's still going. Oh my gosh, it really didn't make it there in time. I was just trying to focus on that section. You know, there's not that many tracks left to get. I mean, I guess on average, that's like 1 in 4. Oh my gosh, did I really just get bumped off by a turtle? See, I remember last time I tried to do the 200cc maneuver and I fell off because it wasn't 200cc. And I thought, oh, we'll do it now. But no, of course I get bumped off and I'm not able to do it. It's not like I'm a heavyweight or anything, you know, not anything like that. Oh, wow. Right when I didn't even have a chance to use that star. All right, I just don't want to get hit. All right. Blue shell. That's actually great for us. Oh, they both got hit. Perfect. Oh, my fire flower. Why'd you have to leave me? Let's go, Petey. I know you're not Petey, but I don't know what else to call you. Except a disappointment. He's going to backspam. I know it. You know it. Alright. Well, that was kind of stupid. Yep, Rosalina's still here. She's sticking around. Waiting for Rosalina Ice World to get picked for the 7th time in this session. Can I hop that? Oh, no, you can't. Is that possible? That doesn't look possible. It didn't feel possible. Alright, this is where I really get to show off. 200cc on SNES Rainbow Road. Probably my best track in the game. Always get a top spot. For me not to get first, I'd have to get screwed pretty bad. Because again, like this is where all my skill in Mario Kart is. It's all just set in this one track. Because I used to time trial this on 200 all the time. I know the best routes. I know like the patterns of the thwomps and all that. So, alright, if we could just get like a blue shell here, that would be nice, you know. Because I'm not really getting many shells. Ooh, 4 more shells. Are they just not doing anything? Okay, I just got a bunch of red shells. Did any of them hit? Like, I just don't think they did anything. I threw like all my red shells. Oh, look at that. We get to play my 2 favorite tracks back to back. Isn't that sweet? I know I've said this before, but it is about time we've gotten Waluigi Pinball. This is like everyone's favorite track. Everyone loves this track, and then people were begging for it to come back in Mario Kart 8. So the fact that it took until now to play in a room is kind of ridiculous to me. Maybe we'll get Coconut Mall next too. Just got to get those fan favorites out of the way. You know, got to get them out of the way this late into the session. Into the video. I've been playing total, if you total all the sessions, I've been playing for over 8 hours, so just to know how long it takes if you want to actually get this track. Man, if I could just get like 1 shell, that would be kind of nice. Okay, I kind of wish the mushrooms were first, because I would like some protection, but it's fine. Alright, back on Daisy Cruiser, you know? Guess, that's what it's always one of the weirdest things when, you know, when the track just doesn't appear, and then you get it 2 times in a very short time span. I'm sure it won't be the last time. I wouldn't even be surprised if a track that we haven't even gotten yet is going to be the track that ends up being picked the most. I'm looking at you, Calamari Desert. Still waiting on you. I don't know why we still haven't gotten Calamari Desert yet, but I just keep using it as an example because it just never gets picked and it never goes away, so it's perfect. Okay, so we really just need 1 more track. 1 more unique track to reach the goal for this video, and then we'll have 80 out of 96. And I have about 40 minutes to do so. Which I don't know if that's going to happen because the game has not been... People just are not picking the tracks that I need because they're just so unpopular. Like, nobody wants to play Piranha Plant Slide. I was the only one that picked it in the last vote. Nobody wants to play Mario Kart Stadium. Nobody wants to play Choco Mountain. Nobody wants to play Dry Dry Desert. Nobody is picking these tracks. I thought people would at least pick Dry Dry Desert. I thought that was a popular 200cc track, but maybe it's just for bagging, and it just used to be for bagging, and that's the only reason I remembered it. I don't know. Right. No, oh my gosh, how did I get that much speed? Jeez, I always underestimate how much 200cc is. I always love how people just give away free shock dodges, even though you can... A Bullet Bill in 3rd? Holy, what the heck? No way, I could have been in first with a bullet, but I'm apparently the dumbest Mario Kart player in the whole world. This is insane. How am I getting this lucky? Screw it, I'm using it. I don't want to lose it. Get me out of here. No! Oh my gosh. The fact that I'm still in 3rd after falling off like 6 times is... Maybe Mario Kart actually does love me today. Because I am... Birdo, I swear, Birdo. I saw that back... Why are you even back spamming when there's someone in front of you? You are back spamming... You know what? No, of course it didn't go. Oh, we got the triple... I think one of the red shells hit her. There is actually no way I still get first after... I drove so horribly that race. I deserved last for driving that badly. And I got first. You see how unfair and stupid this game is? It is just ridiculous. I don't even remember what this one's called, but it picked me because I picked random, because none of the track... We could have played SNES Rainbow Road again. but I picked random because I was so dedicated to this video that I wanted to get a unique track so bad. But because of that, we get this. Oh, look, time to get another easy dub on DK Mountain. You know, last few times I've played this, it's been pretty good for me, so. I don't think I've played it on 200 yet, though, so this will be an interesting experience. Very fascinated to get going. This Birdo's been winning too many races, though. Someone's got to teach her a lesson, all right? Who uses their bullet so it goes through in the cannon? All right, cool. Yeah, I totally. Okay, this feels more like a traditional DK Mountain race I'm used to. Stop! I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, yo, chill. Oh my goodness, DK Mountain, you gotta calm down. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, we're invincible, so nothing bad can. Yeah, let's go, another shock dodge. All right, let's use it now. Don't want to hold on for it for too long. You don't want to get too cocky on DK Mountain. Did I really just get another shock dodge? I've been getting a lot of shock dodges this session. It's been pretty sweet. And what's that? I'm still going to get a top spot. Let's go, man. DK Mountain is my good luck track in this game. I don't think I've had a single bad race on this track yet. Oh, look at that. Athens Dash caught up. Watch out, Rosalina's Ice World. We got another track picked for the 6th time before we've gotten 26 tracks. Oh, I always forget about this part, how tight you have to turn. All right, this Birdo's been like getting top. This black Birdo has been getting like top 2 like every single race. So I'm kind of hoping we can. I don't think we've beaten them yet. They just joined the room recently. So I always think I have to go that way. Every time I always steer that way, and then I'm like, no, you have to go this way because tour tracks are confusing. And yeah, even though I've already played this track 6 times, more than any other track, I keep getting where I'm supposed to go confused. Like, I don't even know where we're supposed to go up here. So I hit the wall again. Rosalina Ice World really said, you think you're going to pass me? You think you could just get picked more than me? I'll show you. And then it gets picked a 7th time like a Chad. Can you believe that? Isn't this like the 3rd time we've played this track in this session alone? Insane to me. That's insane. Rosalina's Ice World, once again, very popular track, and the Rosalina in the clown car stuck around for it, which I kind of joked about earlier. Yeah, I did joke about how this track was going to get picked the 7th time, and it did. I knew when I started this video, there was going to be one track that just got picked and like just an unfathomable amount of times. Man, this Black Birdo is really dominating these races, which kind of makes me upset because, again, you guys know I don't really like Birdo. She's kind of I still want to know what the hole is and where it goes. I feel like if I knew what was in there, it would either make me feel better or like 10 times worse. I think that's really what creeps me out about her. And then she just makes sounds like she's a kazoo or something. Oh, I think I said earlier that every track was picked in wave 5 and 6, which was not true because we haven't gotten Madrid Drive yet. But I was just looking at the final cup in the game. In the final cup, we've gotten more tracks from this cup picked. I mean, like, tracks from this cup have been picked more times than any other by far. 7 times Rosalina Ice World, 4 times with this track, SNES Bowser Castle 3 now, 4 times Wii Rainbow Road. And we still haven't gotten Madrid Drive, which is the first track in this cup, even once. I just find that so weird because the other tour tracks appear so often, but yeah, that's why I feel like no matter what the results of this were, I was going to be very surprised. Man, I'm so upset we got this track because only 3 people picked it, and we could have gotten Toad's Turnpike or Excite Bike Arena done with. We could have gotten either one of those, and we still got this one when only 3 people picked it. Only 3 people out of 12 people picked this one. Oh my gosh, I hate the people that... No, I don't hate the people because Democracy said that we should not get this track. According to Democracy, we did not pick this track. Mario Kart 8, the voting system is corrupt. And even though few people wanted this, it's what we get. I gotta make like a whole rant on how like the politics of Mario Kart 8 is corrupt and just, you know, everything will be like a synonym to the real world, and it'll be pretty obvious, but like somebody who doesn't keep up in politics won't get it at all. I'll just like make a whole political rant, but just make it like Mario Kart themed, so it's like technically like not breaking any YouTube guidelines. Talk about like the deep state and all that. Oh yeah, super fun stuff to get into for a Mario Kart channel. Can I check off speed hacks as an event happening? How is this Birdo getting so far ahead? It's ridiculous to me. No. If I gotta find a hacker with speed hacks, it's gotta be obvious. It's gotta be like, no doubt. There is absolutely no way. But like, look how fast they're going. They're so far ahead too. Can I drive through these shells? Might be stupid. Someone else tried to do it. All right, well, that was pretty bad. Man, we were so close to getting Toad's turn, but I'm so upset. So something else I've noticed recently about the Mario Kart 8 voting system online is, so, you know when you pick a track, you can pick one of 3, and it will, when you get back into the room in the next race, it'll hover over the area of which track you selected. So if you picked the track in the 3rd on the right, then your cursor will hover over the right. Which doesn't make any sense in this game because it changes every time. Like, unless you're like picking random, then it doesn't make sense for it to do that. Right? Like, am I crazy? Because if Mushroom Gorge is there one race and then the next race it's, you know, Madrid Drive, like, obviously I don't want to just, it doesn't help me to hover over it like more than it would any other because you have no idea what's going to be in that slot. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of ridiculous. All right, we got to go over double. I need to be relentless on Birdo here. We just got to, like, she is front running every race absurdly. I'm genuinely, like, believing, like, she might be using a speed hack because she, look how far ahead she is. And I remember on the SNES Rainbow Road race, she just wasn't getting hit by any of my shells. I'm very suspicious. I'm not actuating yet, but very suspicious. Yeah, this is the era of the video we're on, just observing suspicious Birdo. Yeah, look, she's starting to pull ahead. There's a blue shell. Let's see if she gets hit by the blue shell. Let's see if she gets affected by that. Because from what I've seen, she has not, like, taken damage from any of the blue shells. And, like, last race, it could have been because of the shock, but there's no shock now, so let's see. She's still going. Look how fast, I mean, she's so far ahead. Does it, okay, so she got hit. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. At least I know she can take damage. Yeah, look, there's no way to catch up because Birdo is so far ahead that even like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are getting like the same items I am. There's another blue shell going. It's too late now, though. You stupid boo. This is where I gotta take the dub back from Birdo. I'm sorry, but this is, I feel like I'm gonna hit that banana next lap, the one I just casually dropped without really thinking about it. That's definitely me hitting it. It's either gonna hit me or it's gonna hit Birdo and let me win somehow. Let's try to hold this a little longer. There's my banana. All right, let's use it now. Kind of messed up a little bit. Boom, shock dodge. Let's go. Gave away a few shock dodges there, actually. All right, let's just spam through this because I do not want to hold this. Yes, we got Birdo. Oh, look at her. Yes, we finally made it to 1st. I'm telling you, this is where we take the race back from Birdo. Why did we have to get a coin? Why did we have to get a coin? I would have taken anything other than a coin. Okay, yeah, thanks for clearing that for me, Boo. But, you know, that probably means I'm going to be, yep, more likely to get another coin. Oh, boy. It's like the game really wants Birdo to win, so the second I'm in 1st, suddenly everything wrong is happening. Man, she really wants 1st. No, this is my track. No, I used the ball. I really wanted it, dude. I really wanted it so bad. Like, I hate it when the same person gets 1st every time. Like, that's something I genuinely hate in Mario Kart in general. But when it's like a Birdo too, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much worse. We actually might not reach the goal after all. We were doing really well earlier, but we've gotten so many repeats now, and there's only like 8 minutes left until I would have been here for 3 hours. And so this might not be good for us. There's another blue shell. Let's see if that does anything. There's a lot of stars. I was gonna get hit if I didn't use that. And look, everyone is just getting stars and triple mushrooms because she's so far ahead. I'm so desperate now for this Birdo to just get anything but 1st. Just for one race. That's all I want, man. That's all I'm trying to do now. That's the only thing I'm focused on. I don't even care about the video anymore. I'm getting repeats anyway. I'm not getting anything original. Not even in the voting screen at this point. Man, she's already done. Like, this is insane. 3rd place just got a bullet. I got a star in 4th. Like, what is even going on? All right, well, I did okay. I mean, these races are weird. I mean, someone's got to let me know if this is a hacker. All right, this race is probably going to be the last race because, unfortunately, did not get another unique track. We still need one more. And, yep, This is not... We already got this one. Oh, look. Birdo actually fell back a little bit. Wonder how that happened. Yep, and we just passed 3 hours, which means we did not get a unique track. Yeah, I'm getting way too stressed and tired now because I feel like I was playing way better at the beginning of the session than I am now. See if that does anything. She somehow made it to the front. So magical at the last second. Come on, Blue Shell, do something. Nope, she still won. Oh, man. I don't know how she does it. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, look at the replays. I'm literally gonna, like, watch her and see what she does. Okay, so I am still in the 3rd session. I have decided that I can't accept the results. I can't accept this. I have to play until Birdo doesn't get first. Because she is... I am very suspicious. And if this is a hacker, I need to catch it on camera. Or I at least need to figure out, like, what she's doing to, like, win every race. Because... I've never seen somebody get first this many times in a row, especially in a game, like even the best players, like it's Mario Kart, so it's like even the best players like have to like get at least second once in a while. But I just feel like the game has been like cursed when anyone else is doing at least a little bit all right. Like anytime I got shells, like I got booed or something, you know, whenever I got in the first, you know, I just kept getting coins and booed coins, and it was ridiculous. Okay, another blue shell. That's what we like to see. There's a bomb. Please don't hit. Why was there a shock there? I could have thrown that and comboed her, but now I couldn't because there was a shock right after the blue shell. Like, why would the shock holder do that? Because I think there's plenty of people in stars too. And that would have potentially just won me the whole game. Like, that would have been very easily led to me winning the game if there just wasn't a shock at that exact moment when I could have comboed. Okay, I know a lot of people probably think I'm mad right now because I'm so determined to see Birdo just lose, like, one race or just get second. But, like, and yeah, part of it is anger, but a part of it's also just, like, curiosity. Because it seems like the game is just so in her favor to just work, to function so well. Like, there's always a shock when it benefits her the most. There's always, like... a boo that attacks me right when I'm about to throw shells at her. It just seems too coincidental to not be something happening. Like I don't know if she's like, maybe she's Skyping someone in the room that's helping her too. That could be it, but it just seems so suspicious. It seems like the fact that she's able to consistently get first every race. And look, there's been so many blue shells in this session too. I mean, some of them hit her, but, you know, it doesn't... There's usually a shock, like, right after it hits her, too. And look, it's still chasing her. Which is... Yeah, I get that's like a... Look! Shock! Right before the blue shell! Every time! There's always a shock right before the blue shell hits her. How is that possible? It's insane. Every single time. It's like, I gotta, like, get my shock dodge item ready whenever I see a blue shell from now on. Because there's always a shock. And like, see how she always seems to benefit from that. The shocks always come when it benefits the Birdo. So there's either like there's something fishy going on. That's all I'm saying. Like, and look at her. She just won by like a mile of everyone else. This is not normal. This is not normal. One thing I also noticed, we have a lot of Waluigis in the room now. We got like 5 Waluigis. It's pretty cool. Go right before she can even do anything. Let's go. Before she can just pull ahead. I don't know if that probably won't matter. Let's see how she works her way back up now. She was just sitting there. I thought she was lagging. Oh my gosh. Is she bagging? Yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm in first now. This is a really bad track to front run on though. So I kind of wish that happened on like any other track. Because yeah, like you can't hold first in this one. There's too many good shortcuts. I don't see her. Is she in a boo? Okay, there she is. Oh my gosh, is she in second now? She's right behind me. Look at her. How did she catch up so quick? Oh, that's bad. Because even if she has like one mushroom, that's GG. Because she can just take the... Oh, nope, that's it. Yep. Perfect banana. Am I going to get a super horn? Nope. Oh, it went away. It just went away. Was that what was happening with Birdo? I was supposed to go for Birdo. Look, now she's in first. Just like that. Just effortlessly. Like, how did she get up? Oh, she got hit with something. She has a mushroom. No. How did she get a mushroom? How? Oh, there's people going in front of her. People bulleting. Yeah, because everyone's getting insane items because we're just so far ahead now. Come on. One of them just win. One of you win. I don't care. Just don't let Birdo get first, please. No, she's taking the shortcut. Funky Kong won. I think Funky Kong won. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just had to know that. Let's just make sure. Let's like double check to make sure. She didn't get first. Okay, I had to like make sure it was possible for her not to get first. That's all I wanted to see. Well, now that that's done. Wait, why does she still have the crown? The me that is attached to the Birdo still has the crown, even though they got second place. What is that all about? You know, I can't even do this anymore. Rock, I don't know if I should stay because Rock Mountain. Well, okay, you know what? She's gone. Let's just enjoy it, right? Why is everyone picking Toad Circuit? Yeah, and that Funky Kong is still here. So that Birdo, I think the Birdo was hacking. Just because, did you notice that Funky Kong won? DJ Wild Dog won. And he did not leave. But even if he did leave, I don't think Birdo, the Birdo me, would have had the crown, right? Why would she still have the crown in the room if she didn't even win? That is very suspicious to me. People are gonna have to let me know if that's a hacker, because no, this is not just rage. I genuinely think she might have been cheating, and I really want to know. Come on, hit. That really, there was really a shock every time, man. I'm telling you, without fail, always a shock. But anyway, guys, that is where I'm gonna wrap up. We've already been going on way too long. I'm gonna wrap up the third session now, so we are now going to move on to session number 4. Before we get into the 4th session, I actually just wanted to mention that I was looking back. This is me in post-production at the Grumble Volcano race that we played a little bit earlier that the Birdo was in. I actually got first and the Birdo got 4th, and I guess I just didn't see that. Yeah, I'm sorry for being so hyper obsessive over Birdo. I don't really know what I was going through when I was recording that session. Even the parts I left in were like super hyper obsessive at some points, but there were even just some more parts where I just completely cut it out because I feel like I was literally going psycho. And I think people would really question my mental health if I left all of it in. So yeah, but yeah, I don't think the Birdo was hacking looking back. They were probably just a really good player, but I'm still impressed. Even if they're a really good player, it's really impressive to be able to get first like that many times in a row. So with all that said, let's head to session number 4. All right, we are now starting in session number 4. Yes, and I'm back on 200 because I find it a lot more fun than Worldwides. I actually have a lot more fun with this game when it's 200cc. Man, I thought the red shells weren't supposed to catch up to you on 200. All right. But yeah, I'm like, you know, so in the last session, my goal was to make it to 80 tracks, and we got to 79. Yeah, I even played a few extra races. We did not make it to the goal. I don't know why I thought that was a mushroom. But yeah, I didn't make it, but I think my goal was going to be, if I made it to 80, to get to 88, which would be 8, because we would have needed 16 to get to the last goal, 16 unique. Now we only need 8. Obviously, we want to make it easier each time because it, you know, more likely chance of repeats. Why is there another black Birdo in this room? I just remember the end of last session. I was obsessed over like some black Birdo. Oh yeah, I'm recording this on January 7th. And yeah, that was just really annoying. Because I don't know if that Birdo was hacking or not. I've not reviewed any of this footage yet. Also in the voting, I thought we were going to be able to start off with Toad's Turnpike. That's appeared in the voting. I cannot express to you how many times Toad's Turnpike has appeared in the voting. And we just haven't gotten it because no one ever picks it except me. So despite not reaching my goal of 80, I'm still going to try to make it to 88 this session. I'm not going to play for much longer than 3 hours though. I'm keeping it limited, you know, because obviously I'm trying to manage my time better, and I've been doing pretty well with it. I think I've been actually doing this pretty well. I've been having a lot more free time, so I've been able to record a lot more sessions. Man, if each one of these 3-hour sessions could be its own video, you know, I could be posting like 3 times a week again. But yep, I am devoting it all to this one super duper project that I think it's going to be worth it. I think this will be a cool video. I got so many tracks left to go though. Even though I'm so close, I'm so far. Like, I still feel like we're not even halfway done in terms of like how long I have to record for, you know, because we need some of the most unpopular tracks in Mario Kart 8 to be chosen. Wow, it's the worst bullet ever. Wow, that is terrible. Am I even gonna... That guy just backed up. Okay, at least I didn't get last. I think I've only gotten dead last like twice in this entire video. The real highlight of this session we'll be seeing how many times we can get Rosalina's Ice World. We've gotten it 7 times. It's currently in the lead for what track's been picked the most. We're getting a lot of tracks, you know, 3 or 4 times now. This is the 3rd time we're playing Tick-Tock Clock. We played SNES Mario Circuit 3 for the 3rd time. And yeah, I guess that's just how it's gonna be because, you know, again, like people like to pick the most popular tracks. Okay, we have a Black Birdo front running. I don't know. See, look, I hit him with the shell. And yeah, okay. Yeah, but I don't think the Black Birdo is dominating the races, so I don't really have a problem with them. Oh, look, a blue shell. I have a mushroom, so I'm just going to go for it. Look at me. I could just outrun it for a little bit because, you know, Mario Kart 8. Can I actually... Oh, look at that. Let's go, blue shell. Tick-tock. Okay, I used it too early. That was my bad. I used it too early. I messed it up. I was so cocky. I just, okay. It's actually tougher on 200cc, I feel like, because on the straightaways, and you want to probably, it's easier to dodge it on the straightaways, but on the straightaways, you just outrun it because you go the same speed, so I feel like that makes it harder. All right, next up, GBA Snowland for the 2nd time. Getting a lot of seconds. I wonder, we'll get every single track at least twice before we get any of the tracks we haven't gotten once. I don't know if anyone even knows what I just said meant. But yeah, and you got to remember, it's not just the least popular tracks that haven't been chosen yet. There's also some pretty decent ones in there, like Rock Mountain, Coconut Mall. Okay, so yeah, we need 17 more tracks total. I'm hoping that getting that, you know, I want to get more than half of them. So I want to get down to where we only need 8 by the end of this one. Which means, yeah, I mean, we have room for a lot of repeats because obviously I'm still playing for 3 hours. And originally I was able to get 32 tracks in 3 hours when there were, when I was starting off the session with no repeats. 3 mushrooms? Really? When first place is right there? All right, outrun this red shell. Red shells? You cannot outrun red shells. It is insane. You can outrun blue shells, but red shells will just speed up. They're insane. Okay, guys, don't worry. It's okay. You know, just because we're getting all repeats in this session does not mean we're making bad progress. Because we only need to get 8 original tracks, which means I really only need to get 1 unique track like every 7 or 8 races, I think. Like, it doesn't need to be that much. I want to cut, yeah, let's try to cut this. See, that part is better. And a shock dodge. Wow, look at me. Okay. I gotta say, if there's anything about this video that I like, it's the amount of shock dodges I've gotten. That's like the one really big luck factor I've had on my side. The blue shells, on the other hand, are the part where I have opposite luck. Can I get something before the blue shell gets me? Dang it. Okay. Of course, 2nd place somehow gets a fire flower. A fire flower? Really? Okay, I'll still take 2nd. I feel like I remember one side of the ship being blocked because there's split paths in the beginning. I thought one of the paths was like blocked or something for the first lap. I don't know if I would like the 3DS version or the Mario Kart Wii CTGP version or what, but I feel like they're just used to be the left path was blocked on a version of this track that I played once. I remember that pool in the Mario Kart Wii CTGP. It was funny because originally you couldn't drive through the water, but then they updated it so you could drive through the water. They made it more like the Mario Kart 7 version. And then if you actually look at my 101 Ways to Fail in CTGP video, I actually kind of made that into a point because originally I had recorded me failing by driving in the water and dying, but then they changed it. So I kind of made that into like an extra fail where it's like, you know, not realizing they updated the track and then, you know, having the updated version. It was pretty cool. I think that was pretty awesome. And finally, ladies and gents, we got the 80th unique track for this video, Tour Sydney Sprint. It is about time. You'd think as a tour track, it would appear much more often, but it did not until just now, which is cool. I usually don't like this one, so I'm kind of happy, but I'm glad we got it once. Hopefully it won't appear like 16 zillion times now. Watch, it's gonna appear. It's gonna be the most picked track soon. It's gonna get picked like every other race for the rest of this session. The game will be like, fine, you won Sydney Sprint. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your favorite track. Here's your new favorite track, Tour Sydney Sprint. Pick it over and over and over again. Rosalina Ice who? You just want to play Sydney Sprint. Oh, these are really good items. See, the item balancing is just awful. And that means there's going to be lots of shocks soon. Oh, what is happening? Oh my goodness. I could not. Jeez, I just hate. Sometimes you just cannot control yourself in this game. Oh, well, I don't really have a use for this in 9. So we're just going to do that. Oh, perfect. Right into the double items. Let's actually use this bullet right out of that shock. It'll look like we shock dodged. And everyone will think we're really... I guess no one really thinks you're skilled for using a shock. Getting a shock. I thought we were supposed to go that way. Thank you, Laika2, for not dragging me in, for going slightly outside of the track there. Ooh, use another one? Sure. Yeah, just keep giving me stars, sure. When I'm in 3rd place. Love it. You know, that might be the problem. Can I please not get mushrooms? I just want anything but mushrooms. Like, they only harm me. If I use these, I'm going to go flying off. Like, I can barely stay on without using mushrooms. Like, I'm not doing too terrible because I am playing overly cautious. Like, I'm brake drifting more than I need to. You know, saving my mushrooms. Alright, yeah, blooper. Awesome. Yeah, really needed that. Really gonna help. Okay, I gotta say, 2nd place is really good. So, I think, yeah, I was just playing way too reckless the last few times. I just gotta be overly careful. And I may not get 1st because somebody clearly did much better. But if being very cautious still gets me 2nd, then let me just do that every race. Okay, so I know we don't need to get a lot of unique tracks to reach the goal of getting 9 unique tracks in this session. You know, so we get to 88. Obviously, there's room for a lot of repeats. But we are still behind track because basically... You know, I'm playing for 3 hours and we're about half an hour in, which means we're 1/6 of the way through the session while we're only like we're only 1/9 of the way of our goal. So that is not looking promising so far. I didn't think we'd get this many repeats. I mean, statistically, we should be getting more unique ones. And there are plenty of them appearing in the voting. You know, not every time, but they are appearing and I keep voting for them, but they don't appear. And then sometimes the game does pick me, but it's but when the game picks me, it's when I picked random because none of the 3 tracks were ones that we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, I kind of like it when my coin gets stolen because I know that somebody is going to have a very disappointing day. Yep, there's that end of race blue shell I was talking about. Right on cue. And this is a bad section. You can't really outrun it because it's like a U-turn, so. All right, can I get some red shells? No. All right. See if I can just... Dang it, of course. Why would you backspan there? Of all, what, you could have at least waited a little bit more. Y'all just really don't like Wario Stadium, huh? It appeared in the voting 2 times in a row. 2 races in a row, and we still didn't get it. That is pretty sad, actually. But I do love this spring Animal Crossing theme, so... Have we gotten all the seasons? Okay, this is the 3rd time, so we clearly haven't gotten all the seasons. I don't think we got the winter one yet. I was thinking about actually doing it, so I play all the tracks, but Animal Crossing, I have to get every season in, but I thought that would be so obnoxious. Because that means I have to get this one specific track 4 times, at least 4 times, you know? Because even if I play it 4 times, I might not get every season. Yeah, see, now I'm having a problem with this me, because now he's winning every race. And I don't like it when as you guys know, I don't like it when the same person wins every race. And it's not just a Birdo thing. It just happened to be Birdo last time. The thing was with the Birdo in the last session too, is that she kept getting like these obnoxiously big leads, seemingly out of nowhere. Whereas it doesn't seem like that's been happening with this me. You know, they've been in first a lot, but they haven't been like super far in first, which makes me think they're just pretty good. I enjoy those boo. I wonder if they only get the 2 mushrooms when they steal a triple mushroom when I've already used one of them, or if they get all 3. Because I feel like I've never gotten 2 mushrooms from when I used a boo. See, if I throw this blue shell, that one me is going to get an easy first. And that's exactly what happened when I was in first. So you know what? I'm just not even going to throw it. I'm going to wait until that person gets into first before I throw it. Because I want to see if the Mario can do it. Because that's what they're waiting for. The end. I'm in charge of the end of race blue shell so that me can win. Actually, they're in first now. Let's go. It might be too late. Dude, I swear there was some kind of magnet in the start. Yeah, I'm not using the mushroom because I could see the... Wow, this was really bad. I just did not have good luck at all this race. That was awful. So we only have 2 tour tracks we haven't gotten yet, and those are Madrid Drive and Singapore Speedway. So place your bets on which one of those 2 is going to last longer. Madrid Drive has not appeared in the voting yet this session, but Singapore Speedway has, and it did not get picked. And we got that was when we played London Loop. That was the race where Singapore Speedway was also in the voting. But you know, the London Loopers, you know, they came out strong. Their support came out strong. Finally, another unique track. 42 minutes in, Wario Stadium from the DS. Let's go. Finally got this one. I'm surprised it. Like I can't keep saying that every time I'm surprised because that's obvious. But this one's really good. I think this one is awesome. They had a super horn. Oh my gosh. I was like wondering, like, why aren't they didn't even seem to be like trying to drive into me, so they would, you know, give it to me too. Oh man, I really wanted that double. Really could have used that double. Okay, just finished tallying up the N64 and GBA. It doesn't look like it looks like we got every GBA track already. But we're missing 4 N64 tracks. There's a lot of those that we are missing. Choco Mountain, Toad's Turnpike, Yoshi Valley. And why is it whenever I list something, there's always one I just can't remember? I don't know. We might have a new contender for the most picked track soon. I mean, we got this one 4 times now, even though the first time we got it was in the last session. And Rosalina's Ice World hasn't made a single appearance so far in this one, so you never know. All right, this race, I'm going to try to focus a lot harder on just performing well. Let's just drive well and try to get a top spot. Not going to do much commentary, I think, this time. Do good players drop from blue shells in 200cc? Because it kind of seems like people just don't really even care to drop, even when they're not that far ahead. Oh, so this is the 5th time, apparently, we've gotten DK Jungle. I haven't really been paying attention to this one. But what even is that? How do you even manage to end up tricking off to go in a direction like that? I'm always amazed by the physics of this game. Oh, that bomb looks so annoying. Oh, I only went for the... Just get rid of it. Wait, where did it go? No, why did there have to be a red shell right after? Every time, and this one guy swoops in and steals the win. Okay, well, I was about to share how many tracks from each game we're missing, but my math is wrong because according to my document, we got 81 unique tracks so far, but adding up all the ones that we're missing from each game only goes up to 14, which means we are missing one. So I don't know what I did. Maybe there's a track that we got that I forgot to mark. Or, well, actually, no, that wouldn't happen because I'm taking it from the marks. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to, like, look over and see which one I forgot to account for. Everyone is just picking through so quick, and the game is so diligent. That person just gave, like, 8 shock dodges. Who is using these shocks? Look, this is why you're in the back, because you don't know how to use shocks. Sir, there's been a 2nd shock. Hasn't been that 3rd shock in 10 seconds yet. That is an extremely rare event. But yeah, when you give out 8 shock dodges, it's a pretty high chance that there was going to be a 2nd shock in rotation because that 2nd shock didn't get shocked out of the 2nd shock holder. Oh, the boo. That was not nice timing, my dude. Ooh, a bullet. That's good. Are there going to be any more shocks? I don't know. This Yoshi is a bullet too. Yeah, we're bullet buddies. Look at us. Man, it's so broken that you can literally pick up another item when you're in a bullet bill. It just makes no sense. Man, so many shocks. Yeah, 3 shocks in this one race, but they did not happen within 10 seconds of each other. Okay, 4th time we've gotten Animal Crossing, and we got the winter season, so I think we might have actually gotten all 4 seasons of Animal Crossing, which I don't know for sure because I haven't really been paying close attention, but I know we got spring, and now this is winter, and I'm pretty sure I got fall. And maybe the other one was summer. I don't know. I don't even know what the difference between summer and spring is, to be honest. But you know what's crazy is that this track was actually in the voting, but no, everyone was so sick of this because I think all the tracks that keep appearing in the voting are ones we've like played like not that long ago. So now you just have all these people picking random, which is good because that means we're more likely to get some of the less popular tracks, even when they don't appear in the vote. But it still picked Animal Crossing, even though, like, it could have been any track, which is so annoying. All right, let's... Red shell, please. I can just need something to block. All right, bullet, you can block it. Watch, the red shell's gonna, like, follow me and, like, hit me when the bullet ends. Would not be surprised at all. Yes! Finally, it picked this one. I was the only person to vote for it, and it picked it. Let's go. About time. Which means officially, that means we've gotten all of the GameCube tracks picked. Every single one. We've also got every SNES track, every GBA track, and every DS track completely done. We have 4 N64 ones, though. 1 Wii, 2 3DS, 5 from Mario Kart 8. And by that, I just mean ones that don't have the Tour prefix, because honestly, I can't even tell which ones are from Tour or not. Yeah, as long as it doesn't have the Tour prefix, I just put it as an 8-track. And then 2 Tour. Mario Kart 8 and the Nintendo 64 are the ones we're having a lot of trouble with, which is surprising, because N64, again, I think there's only like six of those in this game. So you'd think something like Wii and Tour would be much harder to get through, since there's so many more tracks from those games. But no, that's not the case. How does this Funky Kong keep getting triple reds? Especially when they're ahead of me. Like, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, throw them at first. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so to reach our goal, I needed to get 3 unique tracks an hour, and we were about an hour and 15 minutes into this session. So we're a little bit behind, because realistically, well, I guess if we hit one next time, we'll be on schedule. I need to hit basically one every 20 minutes. That's kind of what I need to do. Yeah, I'm a little behind, but the Dry Desert pick really helped us get back on track. You know, it's very common for me now to be the only person picking tracks in the room, and I got just very lucky with the game picking me. Like that, I feel like that's going to have to happen more. You know, it's going to happen even more. Oh, why did that coin have to be a coin? Yeah, I wish I could check offline play and like see how people are playing with what items, you know. Let's just, you know, gander a statistic. Okay, we got Piranha Plant Slide as well. We are really picking up the pace, and we are back fully on track because we just got a couple unique tracks back to back. I'm telling you, this goal allows for a lot of repeats. So we are like literally on track to reach our goal with the Piranha Plant Slide pick. If we just keep up at this rate, which who knows if it will. And I just want you guys to know, nobody voted for this track. Not a single person. It just picked one random person picked random, and the game decided, okay, we're gonna pick you and Piranha Plant Slide time. A boomerang should be able to take out a blue shell, but you have to hit it with the boomerang 3 times. You have to hit it with all. So it's like, it's possible, but it's very difficult. And so if you're playing 200cc and you're in a straightaway and you somehow get a boomerang in first, you can like skillfully throw all your boomerangs to take out the blue shell. Like, again, that'd be very rare. Probably something that rarely ever happens. But it'd be cool just to allow for it to happen, right? Like, because you wouldn't really be, like, changing it where, like, oh, boomerangs can take out blue shells. No, you have to hit it all 3 times. What? I was not in that bomb radius. I wasn't even close. The real question is, though, with Piranha Plant Slide out of the way, we only have one more 3DS track we haven't gotten, which is Rock Mountain. That's the only 3DS one we haven't gotten. And then now we still only have one more Wii track, which is Coconut Mall. So, the question is, which series is going to get cleared first? Wii or 3DS? That is a good question. Toad's Turnpike has appeared so many times in the voting, I can't even express to you guys how many times it's appeared. And I pick it like every time because I want to get it done with. But we don't get to play that. I wonder if this guy even saw me because I was in the boo, because he shot dodge too. Can I like... Oh, you messed up! You messed up! Skill issue! Why did I just throw that? There's no one in front of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I deserve whatever placement I get now because I don't know. I just went on autopilot but for some reason I still didn't know what to do. Okay, Bowser Jr., you know, you could just use your items. You don't just have to hold them forever. All right, I'm just going to hold this, I think. I don't really think there's any feasible way I get first. So I just hold on for second. Oh my goodness, we got Madrid Drive and Rock Mountain in the same voting. This is huge. I might go for Madrid Drive though, because I feel like nobody ever picks... Oh, okay, well, not one person picked Rock Mountain. I never thought I'd be so happy to get Madrid Drive, but here we go. Finally, this late into the session, or this late into the video, I guess. It's not that late for the actual session. I'm recording this, but yeah, this is great. We finally got Madrid Drive, which is the last track of the final cup. You know, the one where we got Rainbow Road from Wii 5 times, SNES Bowser Castle 3 4 times, And Rosalina's Ice rolled 7 times. Well, the last one we needed was Madrid Drive, which we've now gotten a single time. Yeah, some people pointed out that, you know, the only reason I'm hating on some of these tracks is because I suck at them and not because they're bad. And I'm not going to deny that, because that's kind of, because I think my negative experiences did contribute. Oh, look at, that was an epic dodge. I think that was just invincibility frames, but just pretend that was just me dodging off the ramp, okay? Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing so well on this one. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. I actually don't even like being, yeah, I don't like being first on tour tracks like this, because I genuinely, like, don't even know where I'm going most of the time. Especially when it, like, slightly changes. Like, I think I go one way, but I don't think I've really made any terrible mistakes. I see that blue shell, so we're gonna cycle for a, we did not get one. See if we can just knock that out with the, ooh, that was epic. And we still got first. All right, it's about time for our Sessionly Rosalina's Ice World race. 8th time, the 8th time we've gotten this one. Just reminding everybody, you know, just so everyone knows. I hate that turn, how the camera's like pointing. I can't see. I cannot see anything. What is happening right now? Like, it's like from the sky pointing downward. Like, why does it do that? I don't like that at all. I got some mad air, though. I don't know what I even did. Well, of course, Rosalina got, like, a huge lead on Rosalina's Ice World. She probably, like, knew the underground shortcut that takes her right to the finish line. Okay, we have a lot of people picking Yoshi Valley. Almost a unanimous decision to play Yoshi Valley. Seems like a guaranteed track that we're going to get off here. 9 out of 10, 90% chance we play Yoshi's Valley right here. There it is. Toad's Turnpike, I'm still trying to pick it. It keeps appearing and I keep picking it and just nobody wants to play it. And I'm not always the only person to pick it. Sometimes a couple other people pick it, but just most of the time it just doesn't, just nobody wants it. Which is like, I get it, because it's, you know, why did that red shell skip me and go for, okay, how do I use this? There we go. Get to the end here. No shock, it seems like. And that is great. We're getting a lot of unique tracks now. We are ahead of our goal. We have about an hour and a half left, and we only need 3 to reach our goal. Look, I'm so good at that shortcut on 200cc. I'm doing it nice and clean. Maybe it's still not perfect, but I'm not losing my drift. I'm not falling off, and I think that's pretty good for me. All right, at least starting off here. I mean, I can't practice this offline because I don't own the booster course pack. I said I wasn't gonna buy it. I don't know if I don't think I said I wasn't going to buy it unless Delfino Square got added. I think I said I would buy it if Delfino Square got added. So I did make a promise if something happens, but I didn't say I would never buy it. Like, I'll probably buy it before the shop shuts down, because I do kind of want, like, I do want to be able to access, oh no, that was awful. Like, I want to be able to access this content, right? All right, let's go. Red shell, get screwed. Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. I got 4th. All right. It's kind of wild to me that there are literally only 11 tracks that I haven't played so yet. Like, and how it's so likely that Coconut Mall is going to be in the top 10 of tracks that we haven't gotten. How have we not gotten Coconut Mall? Like, I should have assumed there was going to be one popular track. Or maybe people hate Coconut Mall now. You know what? I don't think anyone's ever said to me that they hate Coconut Mall, but if you do, you're wrong. You're objectively wrong. That is one opinion I will always fight for. I don't care. You know, Mario Kart 8, I will admit, it's not as great. You know, they definitely, you know, kind of made it a little sadder. I don't like how the Miis aren't in the cars and how they don't move back and forth. And that little gray ramp after the, you know, after you shoot out of the mall is gone with the little item box. But it's still way more fun than most of the tracks in this game. And people always pretend like they don't care. Like, oh, who cares about that stupid little ramp? Like, who cares? You're like, no, everyone cares. You're just trying to, you're trying to defend Mario Kart 8. You have a bias. It looks like I'm going to do pretty bad compared to my previous races on this one. But, I mean, 5th on a tour track is like getting 2nd on a normal track. All right, N64 Calamari Desert, another one completed. Let's go. So we only actually have 2 N64 tracks left. So, I mean, at this pace, we may as well finish getting these before completing the Wii 3DS or Tour section. What we really need is some original 8 tracks, though. We're still not getting any of those. You know, like Cloud Top Cruise. How have we not gotten Cloud Top Cruise? I mean, it's not the best track, but you think, like, after playing as long as I have, we'd get it eventually. Like, I think Mario Kart Stadium's appeared like twice in the voting through all the races I've done for this video. Oh my gosh. Why did I just freak out right there when the train was coming? I feel like the train doesn't usually come then. I think that just kind of threw me off guard. Oh, but how is there even a banana there? Nobody had, maybe they first place could have had one. Okay. Okay, what was that? I just lost my drift because I went into anti-gravity. Never seen that before. Also, maybe they should make the half pipes instead of like these weird anti-gravity things that aren't really anti-gravity. Okay, didn't get target shocked. Ooh, a second one, okay. I think that bullet literally just got 2 shock dodges because they had a star from the first shock and then they just went into a bullet. We only need 2 more, and we have about an hour and 10 minutes, which sounds like a lot of time, but you gotta remember, we had a lot of time to get the last one we needed in the last video, and we still didn't get it, so congratulations to the top 10. These are the 10 tracks. I'll put them on screen. These are the 10 that we need. The ones that have outlasted all the others. We got the finalists here. I didn't need this one to appear more than once. I was happy the first time, but I think I've played it quite enough. There was a time where I would watch like Mario Kart item ranking videos, and if the Thundercloud wasn't the bottom item, I would just stop watching and I just wouldn't care. Because it is the worst, I think that one is like objectively the worst item. Like an item that not only does nothing, like the coin does nothing, it's pretty useless, you know? But at least it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you. Thundercloud hurts you. It is the worst item to ever step into Mario Kart. So anybody who doesn't automatically rank that at the bottom, like I literally just turn off the video because I can't take it seriously. You know, it's opinion, but like, yeah, it's like Thundercloud is the worst, okay? If you ever make a Mario Kart item ranking video, Thundercloud is the worst. If you don't think that, just go play Mario Kart on Wii Online for like 5 to 10 hours and it'll rank pretty low pretty fast. It's interesting because I feel like the tracks I was desperately trying to get earlier in this video, like Sherbert Lands, like nobody was picking, which is why I was getting frustrated. And now just like, even now that we've gotten it, it's like half the room casually picks it. Here's what you can do since this is 200cc. You can literally just, all right, well, I might not be able to now, but you can kind of like hop and make that. All right, there it is, Coconut Mall, the 10th to last track that we needed to finish this video. Yep. It's about time, really. Like, I thought this one was so popular. This one would easily appear, like, within the first 32. You know, it appeared in the voting a few times. You know, I didn't think it'd get picked right away, but really, I'm very surprised it took this long. But here we are. Most of the room picked it, and it actually picked the majority. I feel that's been happening a lot more now, where the majority is actually getting their choice, which is awesome, which is how it should be. I feel like that's just how it always should be, you know, if you're gonna only limit our choices to 3. So yeah, and that also means that we have cleared the Wii category. We've gotten every single track from Mario Kart Wii in Mario Kart 8. I didn't realize I had a mushroom there. Cheeseburger, okay. Please, please, please. I just need to survive. Come on. So close. Well, with Coconut Mall now being picked, that kind of means I feel like there's not really any exciting spectacular tracks that are left, you know. Mario Kart Stadium, Choco Mountain, Rock Mountain. We got Big Blue. I guess Big Blue is pretty cool, but, you know, compared to a lot of the other ones, you know, it's not the greatest. So, yeah, I'm still very curious to see which one makes it until the very end. You know, I think, you know, I would hate if Coconut Mall was the last one we got, but you gotta admit, it would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny if it had actually made it to the very end. I feel like they just dodged it, but then they messed up right after. Oh no, did I really just lose my drift? No, 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 come on. I was doing so well this race. That was some clean driving. All right, well, I guess that's what I get for slightly messing up at the very end. One more track until I reach the goal for the session. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. We're at 87, we need 88, and I have about 50 minutes left because I want to do 3-hour sessions. So again, sounds pretty easy, sounds like plenty of time, but you got to remember we only have 9 tracks that will move us forward, that will progress us in this challenge. And for the next goal, I'm literally going to try 2. I'm literally only going for 4. That's it. I mean, I guess this time, if you think about it, I reached my goal already because I got 8, which is what I wanted. I just wanted to go for that 9th to make up for the one I didn't get last time. Please don't be a shock when I'm still using my golden and there's a bullet in the next slot. Yeah, I knew I should have used that golden early. I should have used it earlier. No way. Okay, so from a random pick, we just out of nowhere, after all the times it was in the voting and never got picked, we just got it from a random track. I guess that was bound to be expected, which means actually I reached my goal for this session, which I'm very happy about. We had some good parts where we just got a bunch of unique tracks pretty close. And that means we now have only 8 tracks. 8 tracks that we have yet to... I don't know what I was doing there. Can I just fly to the end? I don't know. As soon as you go for a little bit, the glider's like, all right, fun's up. All right, didn't get dead last. Okay, so it's actually pretty likely then that the last track for this video is going to be one that originated in Mario Kart 8 because 5 of the 8 tracks are all original tracks, all 8 tracks. And then the other 3, we have 1 3DS, which is Rock Mountain, 1 Tour, which is Singapore Speedway, I think, and then Choco Mountain for N64. And then everything else from any other series is already done. So what season is this? Fall? We might actually get all 4 seasons of Animal Crossing in this video alone. I mean, in this session alone. Whatever, I'm in first now. It doesn't matter. Let's just get our coin here and then get ready for our end of race combo. How? Oh, no, come on. Don't go in front of me. No, why do you have fire too? Get out of here. All right, now that there's only 8 tracks left, I kind of want to guess the final 2. I guess my odds are still not great, but pretty decent if I guess now. So let's see. Out of the 8 tracks, what do I think the final 2 are going to be? I'm going to guess it's going to be between Cloud Top Cruise and Mario Kart Stadium. Those are going to be the final 2. I think Rock Mountain is going to be the next one we get. And I don't think it'll take long for us to get Singapore Speedway or what's the other one? At Choco Mountain after that. Choco Mountain might make it to top 5. I think it will make it to top 5. But it'll get picked. I don't think Choco Mountain's... Actually, maybe I could see Choco Mountain lasting until the end. I don't know. It seems to be pretty unpopular. Nobody really wants to pick it. Like, every track that has not been picked yet is one that has appeared, but just nobody picks. With the exception, I've noticed, of Big Blue. Big Blue, I don't even know if it's appeared a single time in the voting. If it has, it was towards the very beginning. Nobody is picking... We just haven't even had the option to pick Big Blue yet. Which I feel like is more popular in 200cc because, you know, I feel like it's a track that's more built for 200cc. Okay, I probably didn't want to throw that. Maybe I did. No, maybe I didn't. I didn't. Oh, I don't think it mattered. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a time when Mario Kart track predictors would only predict tracks that have not been remade yet, because the way it worked was until Mario Kart 8, a track was never brought back more than once. So once it appeared in its original game, it would make one appearance, and then it would not appear in any more future Mario Karts. That was the way it worked. And so every prediction for like Mario Kart 9, you saw this a lot for Mario Kart 8 in the early days, would like have all the retros that like weren't picked yet. So, you know, you'd have like Toad's Factory, you know, you had like Shroom Ridge from, not Shroom, yeah, Shroom Ridge I guess works, but I was thinking of Mushroom City from the GameCube and all that. You know, that was just the belief. And anytime anyone said, oh, you know, I hope they bring back Waluigi Pinball again, everyone was like, no, it already got remade in Mario Kart 7. It'll never be brought back, never. And, you know, people were just like, that was like the rule that people made up in their minds. And then, like, Nintendo for the DLC in Mario Kart 8, like the chads that they are, bring back Yoshi's Circuit for a second time and just completely break that rule. And then everyone just crumbles and, like, no one speaks about that. It's kind of crazy that it's not even weird for a track to appear 5 times anymore. It's just like, all right, you know, 5th time we're playing DK Mountain, whatever. I think every race has been, like, mediocre at worst. You know, I haven't even had like a single bad race, and even if I have one bad race on this track, it's not like enough to call the track cursed, because I've had bad races on like every track. All right, that person has a piranha. I might have thrown it too late, though. A blooper in third. I literally got the blooper in third, and there's bullets and stars behind me. This is wonderful. Great item distribution. Yeah, see, again, that was like that was probably the worst race I've had, but it's not like anything particularly super unlucky happened. Yo, you know what would be a great idea that I just thought of? Playing until I get every Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track online twice. So I have to play until I get every track at least 2 times. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to go. I'm so lost. All right, can we just... I thought that guy was like sitting in the double. That would have been awful. No, I wanted the star. Someone really just got a star from my boo. That's so lucky. I remember there was one point in this video where I had the choice between... There was 2 tracks in the voting that I hadn't gotten yet. I forget what the other one was, but one of them was Twisted Mansion. And I am now realizing how... I don't really think my vote mattered, but... Still, I wish we had gotten Twisted Mansion then, because nobody, it's not appearing, guys. It's not appearing. I don't know why I'm singling out Twisted Mansion. None of the tracks are appearing. It's all just nothing repeats every single time. Oh no, Mr. Red Shell, please don't make me waste my super horn right before a blue shell's about to come. Oh, thank you, Mr. Coin. I can always count on you to ruin my race. Hey, blue shell was late though. Someone was hogging it and it actually hit someone else. I think it hit Yoshi and Peach right before the line. Oh, now I want to see how they did. Did they get 5th and 6th? I can't tell because of the green Yoshi. I just realized with Mario Circuit being chosen a 3rd time, it means we've gotten every track in this cup like 3 times except for Twisted Mansion. You know, Toad Harbor, this one, and I don't even remember what the other one is. Man, that guy just flew over the finish line. I do not have that type of confidence. I want to use this. Let's use this. Try to snag 1 box since I am in a low placement. All right, we're going to use that there. Oh, wow. We just starred through the entire 3rd lap. Okay, we'll take that. Man, who is in 2nd and 1st? I am in 3rd and I don't see anybody. Is it that Peach and Shy guy? Why did I get a single red shell if they're that far ahead? I should be getting stars already. Still getting single red shells. He got a boo ahead of me. He's getting good items. Like, what the heck? Come on, give me some stars. Give me a star. Okay. I was going to take that trampoline, but... Man, it's going to kind of suck if I can just play for... I hit my goal really early, and I get all this extra time to try to get ahead, and I don't even get 1. It's been ages since I got 1. And I get, there's only 8 tracks, but that's still like, what, 1/6... No, that sounds like awesome. Is it really 1/16 of the tracks is 8? Because 5/6 is like 7. Maybe it is. I don't know. So, like, can we get some mushrooms? Actually, the one time I'm asking for mushrooms, because I usually am always complaining that I get nothing but mushrooms. But when there's a shortcut at the end, then I'll take them gracefully. Okay, there aren't really any Wait, can I do this? Oh, look at me finding shortcuts. Look at that. Okay, I was about to say there's no shortcuts here. I'm like looking for shortcuts when I have the star. I do not like this one. Drives horribly. I do not like this at all. Like, how are you supposed to drive around that? You're supposed to like do a tiny drift and then like go back to where you... Hate this one, man. Okay, I'm so happy we finally got Mario Kart Stadium. Let's go, because I wanted this one to stay in because... Oh yeah, I was predicting this one would get to the final 2, wasn't I? Well, I was wrong. Because, yeah, if this one wins the whole project competition, then I basically don't even have to do anything. Like, I try to be fair, and I try only to get mad when I feel like it's not my fault, you know? And right now, a second shock, really? It just happened. I try to save my power item for 2 seconds. All right, I'm just going to use it. I don't even care anymore. Let's just spam it. Because there's really only ever 2 shocks in a row. There's been so many instances where there's been 2 shocks in a row, but never 3. Has not been a 3-shocker yet. Come on, man. Okay, so I've been recording for 2 hours and 54 minutes. I want to go to 3 hours. So even though I'm probably not going to get another unique track in this session, I'm going to play till the end. But yeah, so now we only have 7 more tracks. We got 89 out of 96. We got 4 from Mario Kart 8. And still 1 from Tour, 1 from 3DS, and 1 from N64. Yeah, of course, the retros are all Booster Course Pack ones. Wait, I'm in first? What the heck? I thought it was in like fourth. I wasn't even paying attention. I was so confused for a second. Like, why is the blue shell hovering around me? I genuinely thought I was in fourth. I did not think I was in first. I didn't even think to drop back. Like, I saw the blue shell. I just didn't think to drop back because I didn't think it was coming after me. Oh, that was kind of weird. Oh, I did that weird. Oh, you got to drift. You got to drift off that. You can't just go forward into it. Oh, Rosalina's Ice World might have to watch out. You know, DK Mountain, this is the 6th time we've gotten it, which means it's tied with Athens Dash, only 2 behind Rosalina's Ice World. So, we only got, can you believe we only got Rosalina's Ice World once in this session? That is the least amount of times that we've gotten it in any of the sessions so far for this video. So, I don't know. We've gotten, this is the 3rd time I think we've gotten DK Mountain in this session. So, you know, someone's coming back. There's too many people in stars. But I got shocked anyway. Okay, that's why you don't hold shocks. I guess maybe that's why people don't hold shocks. They're afraid of losing it. Man, that's another one of the worst feelings in this game. Getting shocked while you're holding a shock, which is why I hate how there can even be... another reason why I just hate how there's able to be multiple shocks in rotation at a time. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're going for double. Give me golden mushroom. All right, we'll use that. Because you never know when there's going to be multiple shocks. We'll actually use that. Ooh, little shortcut. I'm glad it didn't just go into the void like it did on Rainbow Road. All right, another just mid-race. And yeah, we just hit 3 hours actually. So I'm going to end the session here unless there's a track that we haven't gotten yet appear in the voting. And we're going to move on to session number 5, which will be in a few days. All right, and we are now in session number 5, the 5th 3-hour session for playing until I get every track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We only have 7 more to go. Those 7 are Cloud Top Cruise, Twisted Mansion, Excite Bike Arena, Big Blue, Rock Mountain, Choco Mountain, and Singapore Speedway. Those are the only 7 we need left. We are back in 200cc races. When we get to the final 3, I'm planning to hop back into Worldwides. I just like playing 200cc because it helps us get through a bit quicker, and I just find it way more fun, which is how I can actually, you know, justify playing so much Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So the thing, I actually have had a pretty free week, so I've been able to play a lot. It is January 8th when I'm recording this. I recorded the last session only yesterday. But yeah, if I can get this done in the next 2 sessions, if I can only have to play 2 more sessions after this, that would be great. Which I know that sounds like a lot for only 7 tracks, but you know, I'm telling you, we have to get all of them but one, and we have some of the least popular tracks in the game that we still need to get, and people, we gotta play all but one of them at least, because, you know, last one is the first one eliminated for this project that I'm doing, this long project. Yeah, not every video is gonna be this big or intense, but, you know, I figured this would be a nice way to kick off the series, because it'd be kind of, you know, it'd be hard to do this kind of a thing if, you know, some tracks already didn't have a chance because they were already eliminated, you know? All right, nice clean second place to start off the session here. Man, yeah, race number 2 is making me realize how hard these last 7 are. We're not even seeing them in the voting, you know? Like, it's gonna be a big deal to me just to see one pop up, and then we'll just have to see, like, how many people actually pick it. Big Blue, I feel like, would be a popular track among 200cc players. I feel like that's the next one we're going to get out of the 7. But it is, you know, it's hard to tell. I don't think it's appeared in the voting a single time since I started playing 200cc, so we'll just have to see if that prediction comes true. But, you know, I've been playing 200cc for so long now. You know, over 6 hours I've been playing just 200cc races, and Big Blue didn't even appear in the voting a single time. And, you know, even if it does, and most people pick it, there's still a chance, you know, it'll just pick that one guy who picked Dry Desert. Oh, yes, the Dry Desert, getting that cleared was so clutch, because I was the only person in the room that picked that track, and it still picked me. Like, if it wasn't for that one lucky scenario, we'd probably still have to deal with it. But, yeah, anyway, last time, if you guys... Wait, why am I saying as if it's a separate video? I'm putting this all in the same video. Yeah, I thought about putting this into separate videos, but I thought it wouldn't be as fun. You know, I might as well just put it all into one big long one. But yeah, we're ahead because I wanted there to only have 8 at the start, and I wanted to get 4 done today. So I'm still want to get 4 done today, even though I'm 1 ahead, because I want to do final 3. But we'll see how it goes. 3 Roys in the front. Like, what is this? Mario Kart 8 Wii U? Why is everyone playing Roy all of a sudden? All right, but yeah. Also, yeah, I understand we're gonna get a lot of repeats this session. Totally get that. But you know what? It's okay. We only need like about 1 track an hour to stay on track, so that's just what we gotta do. I mean, not like I have much control. I can pick, if a track comes in the voting, I pick it. And then if the game wants to play it, then we do. Yeah, Twisted Mansion, I feel like is just a track that was silently removed from the game because I have not seen, I have not seen Twisted Mansion, I feel like, in forever. Ooh, a bullet. Let's just go. Let's just go. No reason to hold it. That Roy, is that the Roy all the way up there in first? Oh, gee. Why is this section? See, this is why I don't like tour tracks. Like, how am I supposed to use a golden mushroom on tour tracks? Are there golden mushrooms in tour? Because I swear, like, I feel like it just wouldn't work well on any of the tracks. Oh, we got Cloud Top Cruise. Attention, ladies and gents, we got Cloud Top Cruise in the voting. All right, 3 out of 10. We have a 30% chance of playing Cloud Top Cruise. Not great odds, but boom. All right, and there we go. First of the 7 tracks we needed, Cloud Top Cruise is the one that we have cleared. Only 6 remain now. Let's go. Only 3 out of 10 people picked it, and we just happened to get it. And yeah, I was one of those 3, but it didn't pick me. Hey, the game still hasn't picked me yet this session, which, you know, makes sense. I mean, if we have 12 people in races and we only played 4 races, you know, odds are still against me that I would have been picked by now, but you know, hopefully it'll pick me when I really need to be picked, you know, or when I'm like the only one that picks, like when I'm the only one that picks Twisted Mansion later in the session after it appears once in the voting after like 30 races. That'll be the time I need the game to pick me, or else we'll have to wait another 30 races for another shot because nobody picks Twisted Mansion. Maybe I'm in the secret room with the world's biggest fan of Twisted Mansion. You never know. Stop giving shock dodges to those in first, second, and third. It's one thing at the end of the race to spam a shock, and there's a couple people using dodges in the back, but like, stop giving them to people who are like already winning. I was wondering, like, I felt like Cloud Top Cruise should have been picked already. I mean, I know it's not like a fan favorite or anything, but I thought, you know, it's not like it's one of the worst tracks, you know. I also think that about Big Blue. I really think Big Blue will be picked as soon as it appears in the voting. It just doesn't ever come up. So no, but we don't ever get a chance to pick Big Blue. So I don't think that one will be hard to get either. I think it'll really just be more of the less popular ones. Singapore Speedway from Tour, I'm actually surprised hasn't been picked either, since the game loves picking Tour tracks, and it's appeared definitely at least like 4 or 5 times. So I don't know what's happening with that one. I know there were 3 Roys, or I think I only see one of them though. Interesting. Yeah, you can see how bored I am getting late into the video because I got nothing to talk about. Like, this is just... Oh, wait, there are 2 Roys. Okay. Yeah, not totally diverse yet. Ooh, Athens Dash being picked for the 7th time in this video, catching up to Rosalina's Ice World, which is currently at 8 picks. And we only got that track 1 time in the last session, which was the least amount of times we had gotten it yet. So maybe this one will, it's got to get picked again, or else, you know, this one will catch up. I mean, this one's been close to catching up like every time. And then Rosalina's Ice World just gets picked again, and it's like, nope, still ahead, still number 1. Man, remember Maple Treeway got like picked 3 times in like the first 10 races of this video? That was fun, you know. That's when I knew this was going to be a really short video that was going to last like 3 sessions max. Now we're probably not in shock range yet, but you never know. I'm in second with an 8 item and a bullet though. Let's go. Just gonna not go through there since I don't know how to drive, and while I get another golden mushroom in second. Jeez, oh my gosh. Go! No, I want to... Come on, I can't run away from a red shell when I'm using a golden mushroom on 200cc. Why am I still getting power items? This is ridiculous. Give me a bullet. Oh, yeah, now I get normal items. Yeah, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Too many shock dodges. Man, I was doing really that. If that shock didn't happen, I think I could have gotten a top spot. One thing I'm really curious about this video is how many times the most picked track is going to be picked. You know, because now it's at 8, and every time we get Rosalina's Ice World before we get all of the other tracks, is going to just add another one. It's going to keep it going. So okay, can I not mess this up for once? There we go. Because first time it was 150. Then it was, I got bumped. There, I finally did the stupid gap shortcut on Mount Wario. It's kind of sucks because, you know, you only have one shot per race because this is a sectional track. And probably should not, this is probably the worst thing I could be holding in first. You know, I'm just going to fold to one red shell. But I was kind of hoping I could at least save that for the shortcut up here, and then I could chain, but... Actually, I think on 200cc you can kind of just hop through it, well, if I get big. Yeah, okay. Can I get a super horn? No, can I get... Oh my god, I'm getting terrible items. It's just coins. Alright, let's use this. Can we get the double? Let's grab that. I think the person behind me tried to get it too. I mean, they could have gotten it on their screen. You never know with this game. Oh, boo. That was not the right time. I'm not going to even drop one. I'm just going to let it deal with it. Or maybe we'll just... Okay, there we go. Originally, when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was still new, I did play a lot of 200cc. And I remember it made me a lot better. When I eventually did go back to 150, it made me a lot better at 150. And so that was... Maybe that'll happen with Worldwides. Maybe I'll start getting first in Worldwides every race. Okay, I'm actually kind of glad that happened because that person had multiple red shells, and I did not want to. And mine were rotating, so I would have had to throw them back, which I was prepared to do, but still. But they did give away like at least that Cat Peach shock dodge. I don't know the gold Mario, but somehow still got second. All right, I wish I would have gotten first though. All right, let's grab this double. I don't even know where we're going at this point. Like I know I've played it according to my list. This is the 4th time I've played this in this video, and I still like don't even know where I'm going. There's crabs on this track. I'm still learning about it. It's great. Yeah, so Cloud Top Cruise was still the only track that's appeared in the voting that we needed for this session. So just as a little update to see like how, you know, how slow we're progressing, but we're still only 34 minutes into the recording, so we're only a 1/6 of the way through, and we already got a 1/4 of the tracks that I was going for. So still on pace actually, despite how many, because you know I obviously intended for many repeats. Like I felt like even trying to get 4 tracks was a little unrealistic, but we'll just have to see. Maybe we'll even get lucky and get 2 in a row. You never really know. I'm really just waiting for Big Blue to appear. Like, that's what I really want to see. I want to see how many people pick it once it gets picked. So I feel like it would be a popular 200cc pick. Again, I don't know if I'm just deluding myself by saying that, but we'll never know unless we get to the option to vote for it, right? Did I? No, you can't steal my golden mushroom, you stupid. Oh my gosh. I wanted to use that so bad to go through this store and then just, like, propel my way up to first. Grab that blue shell. I would have preferred a star, but yeah, maybe this game's... Ooh, that was rough. I think the biggest worry about this project is how I'm gonna... Because I'm gonna have over 100 gigabytes of footage to store. And I have other things I have to store too. And like I do have a few terabyte hard drives, but I'm just using them for so many other things. Like I just have so much stuff saved on external storage. I always get more and more, and I just always keep filling it up with junk. And like I've tried to like clear stuff out, but like there's always more stuff, always projects that I start and never finish. And that's the thing, like I have about 5 projects for this channel alone just saved on there that I started but never finished. But you know, I put a lot of time into them, so I don't want to get rid of them. I probably just should get some of them done, but oh, bananas. That's rough. Man, that mushroom is so tempting. I hope it's there next lap. I'm going to go for it. All right, I think I'm just going to... I don't really want to hold this because there's lots of things that could happen. So we're just going to cut there. Oh, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of shortcuts on this one. That is so annoying. Is that mushroom still there? It's gone. That's a shame. Oh, well. I should not have been hit by that back trail. That was unfair. Okay, so now we got this one for the 2nd time, which means we just need Sydney Sprint and Tokyo Blur, and then we will have officially gotten every tour track twice, except for the one that I haven't gotten once. I really feel like it's going to be that one tour track in Twisted Mansion as the final 2. That's my new prediction. I feel like I keep making them, but that is what I'm going for now. Yeah, Twisted Mansion and Singapore Speedway are going to be the final 2. One of them's going to get out. I think Singapore Speedway will barely survive, and Twisted Mansion is going to be the first one out. And you know what? I know there's like I know some of the bigger conditions that I've assigned to some of the videos, but I don't even remember what they were for Singapore Speedway or Twisted Mansion. And honestly, that's kind of how I want it. I don't want to remember them if I can help it. So I'm not even going to look at them until the challenge is over. Because then hopefully I'll, like, forget. Like, I don't think I'm going to forget the Mario Kart Stadium one or the ones in the final tier, because, like, those are really big. But, you know, I still don't want to have a clue, because I don't want to be able to, like, bias the game and too much, you know. Like, obviously I have some control, but I'm trying to put it in a way where I don't really have a say over what happens. Oh, I got a golden mushroom from the Boo! Oh, Boo! If it wasn't the very end of the race, that would have kind of made it even, because I probably ruined someone's race with that. But also, I want to note that the game still hasn't picked my track even once, even though there are only 4 actual players in the room. Okay, so yeah, now we just need Tokyo Blur, and we will have officially gotten every tour track twice, except the one we haven't gotten once. Like, you can say what you want about Piranha Plant Cove. I don't know. That one's only been picked once, but it doesn't have the tour prefix, even though I think it originated in tour first. Which, I don't know, like, why is Nintendo doing that? Why are they making it complicated? Like, does this mean they're not gonna... Also, you think they're gonna pretend the Wii U never existed and call every track for Mario Kart 8, they're gonna title it with Switch instead of, like... you think they're gonna title it with Switch instead of, you know, the console names, like the old times? I'm gonna be so mad if Nintendo does that in Mario Kart 9, if they're just... If they call them Switch tracks, like the Switch Twisted Mansion, no, they better acknowledge the Wii U. I mean, there were some tracks that originated on Switch. I mean, I think Yoshi's Island was a new one. Squeaky Clean Sprint. You know, there's some. I feel like first place is going to finish before that Blue Shell actually makes it. Can I not get... Okay, thank you, Boo. Thank you, Boo. Always so helpful. You know, normally I wouldn't even care or think about Twisted Mansion, but when it's one of the 6 finalists, you know, I want to get to the top 5, but when it's one of the 6, I'm going to how? What was I even supposed to do there? Why do they put these stupid things in the middle of the road that only makes it worse for everybody? Whose experience was made better by those little twisty anti-gravity things being there? And I don't just mean on this track, but especially on this track, but like in general. Oh yeah, the blooper, that's going to be on a track where there's a boost panel every 2 seconds. See, CPUs are the only ones getting shocks now, so I feel like I don't even know when it's going to happen, but perfect timing on the star, though. Okay, why did it go the other way? That was not the way I wanted to go. Mario Kart 8 item distribution is wonderful, which, you know, I get it's based on distance, but then how are the people in the back supposed to catch up if we're getting the same items, you know? That is a very inconvenient, rude banana. See if this can take me to the line. Come on, beat this guy. Ooh, yeah, let's go. 2 shock dodgers in 1 race, baby. Singapore Speedway is in the voting, ladies and gentlemen. The game has not picked me once this entire session. There's only 5 people in the room. It's Duda's last game. Yes, yes! And with Singapore Speedway pick, we have finished all of the tour tracks. Let's go. We're done with tour. Every single tour track has been played now. Actually, does it count if I get being played if I get disconnected in the middle of the race? Absolutely. I'm still playing it. I didn't say I had to finish it. I just said I had to play it. I'm playing it right now. Boom, played it. Yeah, imagine that. Like if a track got picked that I needed, but then the game like disconnected before we even got into the race. If that happens, it doesn't count. We have to play the track. We have to play until we get every single track. Actually, I did say get every track, so I didn't say we had to play every track, actually. I've never really thought, I mean, that'd be a really stupid scenario. If like on one of the few tracks that I actually needed to, maybe they accidentally took... That actually could be a possibility, because like what if they accidentally took Twisted Mansion out of the game because nobody liked it, but nobody's noticed yet because nobody ever picks it or plays it? I mean, it's appeared in the voting, but like no one ever picks it. It doesn't get picked. It's probably because they took it out because they wanted to save space, you know? I'm not gonna lie, this track actually is kind of slaps. Like, this track's kind of low-key good. Also, why is this Roy like getting insane leads every race? You know? Because how are you that far ahead? This is the Black Birdo all over again. How are you getting that far ahead every race? This is why I'm getting stars and golden mushrooms in 2nd place all the time. It's because of that guy. Can it just pick me once? There's only 3 people in the room. How can it not pick me even once? But anyway, ladies and gents, say hello to your top 5 finalists. I'm saying it as if there's a track that's a winner here, but ultimately the track that gets picked is going to lose. They are out of the project which means their condition will not be picked. Unless there is a very rare scenario where I do a... Yeah, unless there's a very rare revival or a super rare instance that shifts all the conditions. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this person actually just is very good because I've been driving terribly and I'm still in second. So I'm assuming this guy is just... Stop! Are you kidding me? And I'm driving terribly and I'm in second. So if they're driving perfect, I could see why they have a huge lead. I could just... I don't know why I'm driving, like, especially bad. Like, I feel like I'm not this terrible, but apparently I am. And I still got second, which just kind of goes to show the state of the room right now. You know, it's getting... How do you, like, front run and play perfectly on 200 and then mess up a startup boost? Oh, my gosh. The people in this game, I swear, are... All right, well, I just lost the entire race because of that, probably. Like, I'm trying to be very careful because, yeah, if I try to do it too quick, I guess sometimes it just throws the item, but sometimes it just doesn't come out fast enough. And so you got to keep pressing the button, but then when you keep pressing the button, then it speeds it up and then throws it. It's a mess. It's just all a mess. But I'm still in first now, so I guess there is still technically a chance. Okay, well, how does the red shell speed up right when I'm going through the item box? Explain that one to me. We got Rock Mountain! Let's go! Oh yeah, my pick really mattered there. Now it picks me when there's literally no other possibility. All right, I feel like every time I've gone for a shortcut like this, there's been a shock. Like every time without fail, so. It's also usually longer than I expect. So like, I feel like I can get out clean, but then I don't. And we're less than an hour into the session, and we've already gotten 3 unique tracks. We've got Singapore Speedway, Cloud Top Cruise, and now this one. So we're down to just 4. I'm hoping to get 1 more this session. We have 2 hours to get it, which is plenty of time, I think. You know, so Choco Mountain is the only retro track that we have yet to get. And the other 3 are Big Blue, Excite Bike Arena, and Twisted Mansion. Yeah, even if I drive kind of mediocrely, I might be able to squeeze out some free wins here, which is awesome. If, you know, getting into a room where, you know, I'm the best player. I mean, that's sweet. I'll take a bunch of free dubs. It's a shame it doesn't count towards VR, but, you know, it's all right. Just gonna play smart still. I'm not gonna get rid of this. We should be able to get nice first. Let's go. Choco Mountain and Twisted Mansion are both going to be very hard tracks. I think both of them are very unpopular. Both never get picked. But even if we can get, like, Big Blue out of the way, that would be... Oh, my... Are you serious? Like, the 1 frame that I'm, like, switching, but, like, I'm literally holding the coin. And then I'm like, okay, it's time to cycle through. Because there's a shell coming. The second there's a boo. That is insane to me. That is ridiculous. That actually just made me mad because I purposely hold the coin in case of scenarios like that, but even that wasn't enough. Wait, is this the end? I thought we still had a whole nother section to go through. I guess I just thought this was a completely different track. Okay, I probably shouldn't have used the coin as I was falling with 0 coins because that just gave Lakitu something to take. If I could just not hit this guy, that'd be nice. Perfect spot to use it. Right before the items. Yeah, driving that trunk on 200 is a pain, so we could just skip it, thankfully. All right, I just want to get past this turn. Guys, we went an hour and 10 minutes with no Rosalina's Ice World so far. I think that's a new record. I think that's like a record for this, honestly. All right, now I probably shouldn't be throwing all of them, but I'm feeling lucky today. You know, DK Mountain, my good luck track. All right, we didn't get first, unfortunately, but nothing really bad happened, so. I'm thinking at this point, I'm recording so much, I might have to turn this into a few separate videos. Like, I would still do the whole general session in, like, you know, 1 major video, but I might break it up, also release a couple separate videos, you know, just kind of, just sort of like highlights or stuff like that. I don't know. Just not going to do, like, mini condition videos within... Actually, maybe I could. That would be kind of an interesting idea. Like I say, if I get hit by blank, the video, just do like these little games. I don't know. That'd be fun. You know, maybe I'll do that. Let's just do it. Next race, I'm gonna set up a condition. You can't get me, Blue Shell. Come on, give me something. Dang it, that's not something. Double coins, baby. Woo! Love it when that happens. Please, anything but a... Jeez, finally. Gotta love the double lucky coins. That's how you know you're doing great. The thing that people always tell me is impossible. Just, oh, that happens to me. Only once in a while, granted, but, you know, that's certainly not never. Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Mario Kart 8 video. Today, we are doing If I Get Shocked, the video ends. Now, this is not part of the project. This is actually a mini video I'm doing inside of one of my, for the major project. If you don't know, I have a project called Project C96. I'll put the playlist in the description where I'm eliminating one track for different challenges. And I thought, you know, today, since I am recording a lot, and I'm probably not going to show most of this, I thought I would kind of, you know, utilize my time a little better and just record another video inside of the session. So right now, I am doing playing until I get every track, but I have 4 tracks to go, and we're just not getting them, you know? We're not even seeing them appear in voting. We're not really getting... Oh, I should have saved that mushroom. So I'm doing another video. This will be separate, and it'll be If I Get a Shock Dodge. The video ends. See, if I had gotten a shock dodge there, it would have been a very short video. All right, let's go. Moo Moo Meadows. There's always that one guy. It always messes up their startup, or they just don't go. It's like they're just gone. Oh, wait. There's the... Rosalina. I feel like I've seen the Rosalina and the Clown Car more than once. Like, I've seen that combo before. That was the one person that stayed very long. They stayed, you know, in my entire session pretty much when I saw them. I wonder if that's the same person. I mean, I could probably check the names, but... Because it seems like a combo that nobody really picks, you know? But I've seen it a couple times now. I wonder if that's the thing I should start doing. We're in these really long videos, because I'm going to have to start doing really long videos, and most of it's just going to get cut, you know? So I just feel like it's kind of productive, you know, because I can get more videos out. It doesn't really take any extra time, you know, just less wasteful of the extra footage I have. How are we, like, almost done this race already? This went so quick. I'm doing pretty badly, too. I wonder if you can take... I know in Mario Kart 7, you could, like, cut most of that and just do, like, a jump. Probably can't do that, Nate. There's too many red shells in this game, man. They gotta add, like, a yellow shell. I don't know what it does yet, but... Just add it and figure out what it does later, you know? I don't know. Just add some variety. Maybe it can be, like, the old red shell. Just make it, like, not obnoxious. Why did you use it immediately? Why would you... Out of all the times you could have used that, you just spammed right through it when you weren't even moving. This game has spoiled me. I just expect to get good items no matter what placement I'm in now. I don't know what season this is, but I feel like I've never seen this before. I don't know why. It's kind of just default because, you know, it's nice and sunny and the leaves aren't weird colors. So, I think we're summer. This turn, I just don't know how to do that shortcut on 200cc. I don't think I've ever done it successfully. I've kind of just been, like, ignoring it because I've been focused on other things, but I cannot do that shortcut on 200 for whatever reason. I'm gonna save these items for the end. So let's just... Hey, can you, like, not get in my way? Yep, a second I get rid of my green shells. Not even like a second, and I just get bombarded. Shrek's actually pretty fun on 200, not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to get a mushroom, though. Like, the one race I actually want a mushroom, so I could attempt to do the gap cut. Okay, how many bloopers are there going to be? All right, is second place going to steal? Nope, no one got a mushroom and did the cut. All right, let's go. We'll take that dub. All right, let's not hit that banana. Sweet. I'm actually really happy I didn't hit that because I thought I was. Now, let's see. You ever think there's going to be a Mario Kart in the future that sells really poorly because Nintendo just lost their spark for good track design? And they're just gonna try to save it by adding Waluigi Pinball really late into the game's lifespan. And no, I'm not describing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because that game already sold really well. It didn't need DLC, all right? I'm talking about, like, maybe there's some game where everyone's like, man, this is just not fun. This isn't that good. And then there's gonna be like, all right, we're adding DLC, Waluigi Pinball. Now you have to like it. See, this is one of the tour tracks I don't mind as much because the road is actually really wide, so I feel like I can actually drive, you know. Ooh, boo. You said the last second. Let's go. Oh, we just sniped that person right before the line. I'll never get over that Woman of Racing sign and the fact that they specifically put Birdo on that sign when Birdo wasn't even in the game. Like, I wonder what inspired them to do that. Like, why Birdo? Why didn't they put, like, Rosalina on it? You know, because she was actually in Mario Kart 8. Like, I'm wondering if they were trying to, like, make a point there. You know, Birdo is a woman. We know we haven't been clear in the past, but we're saying now, Birdo's a woman. And then like in Super Mario Party, in some regions, they put that Birdo was a male. So they just completely like going back and forth. You know, at this point, I don't even think there is a real answer. I think Nintendo just keeps switching it to mess with people. Man, so I know everyone's been talking about recently how like Steamboat Willie has been in the public domain, and I kind of wanted to do something with it, you know, just because I was excited about it and I wanted to like, you know, utilize it, that, you know, that because, you know, anyone can upload it or do anything with it, but I haven't really had any creative ideas. But it made me think about like other things coming into the public domain eventually, because, you know, Disney kind of stopped. They haven't been able to lobby to push the copyright laws to extend it even further, which I'm sure they would have if they could, or at least if it was profitable. But yeah, I was thinking about like, you know, how like other things would come in the public domain, like Nintendo stuff. But then I was thinking like, wait, well, Nintendo's based in Japan, and so their laws might be different than ours, and it actually is different. So apparently in Japan, something comes into the public domain, either if it's by an individual author, it's 70 years after their death, which could be a while. You know, something creates someone when they're like 30 years old, they die at 90, and then that's another 70 years for their works to go into public domain. That's a lot, you know. But if it's made by like a corporation, so like something like Mario, I guess, would be considered, I guess, then it would just be 70 years from the date of its creation. Something like Super Mario Bros. Will come into the public domain, which I think would be really cool in the sense that people could like create their own Mario games only 70 years after it was made. So it'll be in the year like what, 2055? Man, I remember when tracks like this were, I couldn't even get once, and then we were getting towards the end. Now we're getting 3 times. Okay. Wow, a lot of shock dodges there. I don't know who's using these shocks, but they are banned from... Come on, that is so stupid. Why did it pop up so quick, too, you know? Like, the one Goomba was up, and then... I don't even know what just happened. Okay, I'm trying to stay out of their way. Let's grab a double. And we'll just use these into there. And 4th? I want to win. As I'm trying desperately to get Twisted Mansion in the background. That's my main goal, you know, trying to get Twisted Mansion while also trying to dodge a shock. Multiple things going on here. Boo, I really actually wanted that coin, mostly because I didn't want to get another coin, but also it could have helped me a little bit to use it. But, you know, it's better than taking my Super Horn right before the blue shell, which has in fact happened, even when I held a coin in front of it until the very last second. Somehow it comes in to that little split. But yeah, we're probably not going to get any shock dodges in first. We could. I mean, we could fall off the track. It looks like I'm really front-running, though. Everyone in the middle of the pack just must be taking each other out. Yeah, because I just got a very far lead in first place. That was crazy. See, shocks shouldn't even happen in this track. See, if they just add, like, special factors where shocks couldn't happen indoors, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of a neat little quirk to some of these tracks, but... Nope, Super Bell Subway, you get the whole package. Wow, I just chained double bananas and got double bananas. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, you know, I usually... Man, I am just not getting any coins. I should be happy about this. But actually, I am happy about this. All right, I do see a blue shell coming, so I'm going to chain... Try to get a Super Horn. All right, Boo just loves coins. I really hope all these Boos are for, like, the same person, too, so they just keep getting my coins. It's like the IRS, you know, whenever I get a little bit, you know, they just come and they just swipe it. That's how I feel. That's what the Boos remind me of. Oh, man, I see multiple red shells. I only have 1 dodge item. You know, those double bananas could have really helped me now. Oh, I thought that shot guy was right behind me. He was way far behind. I am just front-running these. Like, these are not CPUs. These are, like, actual players in the room. Yeah, let's see. We got, like... 9 real players in the room. Twisted Mansion? You're back. It's back in the voting after like 30 races. Come on, guys. We gotta play. Twisted. See, this is what was happening with Dry Desert. Come on. We need Twisted Mansion. See, nobody picks it. Nobody picks Twisted Mansion. We'll see. I mean, it's very unlikely. No. Oh my gosh, it's so rough. All right, Mute City 200. This one's a pretty fun one on 200, not gonna lie. Like, I really think they kind of built the F-Zero tracks with 200cc in mind, which most Mario Kart 8 tracks were not built with 200cc in mind. I'm pretty sure, at least. Doesn't seem like they were. Especially because brake drifting wasn't even in 200 originally, and that made it so much worse. But that's actually kind of one of my worries for the next Mario Kart, is that they are going to build the tracks more around expecting 200cc to be included. I also think mirror is no longer going to be attached to CC. Like, I think they'll have mirror for like everything. It doesn't really make sense for it at this point to keep it tied to 150, you know? But man, it's going to be hard to get a shock dodge if I just never... I mean, I could fall at any point, but... yeah, it's going to be hard if I don't, you know, get in the back and start getting some power items, you know? Does anyone else tilt their head when they play some tracks? Because I do that all the time. Just because it's... the anti-gravity kind of tilts the screen a little bit, so... Alright, 3 first places in a row. I am on a roll today. This Bowser Jr. is really the only person even kind of keeping up with me, you know? You know, as much as I like winning, I kind of want some competition here. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it wasn't always like this since I joined the room. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Did not seem like a smart move. See how long we can outrun this. Okay, not very long. I thought, like, if you just go straight, you'll outrun a red shell. I thought that was how it worked. I hate this thing so much. Get out of here. You know, what if they made an item and it was called, like, Thundercloud Party, and it was basically just you give everyone else on the map a Thundercloud, and you can give people multiple Thunderclouds. Oh, that... why do people do that? It's so annoying. But yeah, we lost our first place streak, unfortunately. This is actually kind of nice to have a video where I can just show off my skills and... you know, and I figured kind of like most of the room was CPUs, but it's majority real players. Like, these are real people. So I don't know what's going on. All right. And we actually didn't get a coin from a single box. What? That is so rare. We're getting so lucky today. All right, I probably will cycle. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was all right. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead, take the first. You know, I'll let someone else have it for a little bit. I think I'm gonna actually save this mushroom. There really hasn't been many red shells. All right. Did not matter. Did not dodge the shock because we didn't have any power items. You know, don't really get dodge items when you're this far up. You're not getting this first place from me. So, okay, let's see if people actually pick it now that it's in 200cc. It finally appeared after like 8 hours of playing 200cc. Not as many as I thought, though. Okay, only 4 out of 8, so it's like 50-50. Let's go! We got Big Blue! Wow, okay, I got Big Blue, which is huge for the playing until I get every Mario Kart track project. This was only one of the 4 tracks we needed. We now only need Excite Bike Arena, Twisted Mansion, and N64 Choco Mountain. Ooh, feels so good. Okay, that means I completed my goal for this video. I'm still trying to... I still got to deal with the shock dodge. I don't know if I'm trying to or not. I'm just playing like normal. But I think I'm going to switch over to Worldwides after this, because this room is just too easy. I'm sorry to say, but it's just too easy. It's not really fun anymore. You know, as much as I wouldn't mind if it was like in Worldwides and I could like just farm VR from it, but I'm not even getting that, you know. This is just from a regular tournament. I need a little bit of challenge, you know, especially if I'm going to put myself in a situation where I can get a shock dodge. So, all right. Well, we can't really chain a boo because the boo still takes up a slot. All right, I feel like you usually get a shock from that box, so maybe we'll get a dodge. Let's grab, oh my, I hate it when you come to a complete stop. That is the worst feeling. All right, yep, sure. Give everyone else a shock dodge. Get something here. I'm surprised there wasn't a second shock considering how many people shock dodged. All right, I said I was going to switch over to Worldwides, but because I did so poorly in the last race, I think I'm actually going to stay because I think the room actually is getting a bit more challenging. And I like 200cc better. But for those who are watching until I'm playing until I get every track, in the next session, I will just only play in Worldwides. But I just want to finish off this one. I did reach my goal of getting 4 unique tracks. Big Blue is the 4th one after hours of playing. So yeah, we need just the finalists are Twisted Mansion, Excite Bike Arena, and Choco Mountain from the N64. Which one of those will not get picked until the very end? Who knows? Could be anything. All right, we got that. Yeah, there really hasn't been many blue shells when I haven't... oh, yes, I got second with the bomb. Yeah, not many blue shells. Which, you know, is awesome. How did I miss? How did I manage to miss all of the item boxes there? You know what's crazy is that every time I've played this track recently, I've done pretty well on it. I don't know what it is, because I feel like I'm not that good at it. Can any of these hit? What is happening? He's not getting hit. I threw like 6 red shells at him. And oh my gosh. I decided, yeah, if I get a top 3, the next time I get a top 3 spot, I am just going to switch over to Worldwides. I don't care if it's, you know, this race, in 5 races, whenever. If I get a top 3 spot at all, I'm switching over to Worldwides because I need a little bit of a challenge. And, you know, as much as I like a chill room, you know, I need some excitement for these videos. All right, let's go. We got a star. A lot of people in stars. So if anyone did use a shock right now, it'd be pretty dumb. But then again, it is the end of the race, so you never know. And second place. We're going to Worldwides. And in the first race for Worldwides, we get Twisted Mansion as an option. Nobody picks it again. Nobody likes this track. We don't have to ever play it again, guys. Come on. It's the only one. Yes! Oh my gosh! This means with Twisted Mansion, we finally got it as the only person who picked it. Same thing as Dry Desert. We were back in the first track back in the Worldwides. I came at the perfect time. That was, yeah, wow. I can't believe this actually happened. So that means our finalists, one of which will be eliminated, whichever one we don't get will be eliminated between Excite Bike Arena and N64 Choco Mountain. The 2 tracks that even after I literally looked over at my recording the second he dropped that banana because I was trying to see. But yeah, I have been playing for over 14 hours and I still haven't gotten Excite Bike Arena or Choco Mountain. The only 2 that I haven't gotten in 14 hours of playing. Give me a shock. What if the boot gave me a shock? I want to see that happen one day. I don't know if that's actually possible. I don't see why it wouldn't, but like, you know, that would be so cool. It's a very close pack though. Very unlikely that there'd even be any shocks with a pack this close. Ooh, we just barely managed to avoid everything. That was perfect. 4th place. Let's go. All right, also in the 14 hours I've been playing, this is the 8th time I've played DK Mountain, which is tied for the most amount, which is 3DS Rosalina's Ice World. Surprisingly hasn't made a single appearance so far this session. Interesting. DK Mountain might catch up. Just being the most picked track, which I would usually hate if I wasn't like dominating every single DK Mountain race. It's actually, this track is so much easier to drive when we're not on 200cc. All right, that person's in first. I thought they were in second. Oh, wow. Real nice. Of course he had a super horn, too. What does that red shell do? Oh, my gosh. Why do I just never am able to use items? Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay, this went bad. This went so bad so quick. Oh, my goodness. I went from, like, first to last. Yeah, I went from first to last in, like, half a lap. Still kind of wild that they just took away that set of item boxes there. Just gone. Didn't even move them up a little bit. I got the shock. Nobody has a shock dodge item. I didn't see anybody with a shock dodge item. Had to use it right there. Okay, why is it when on that turn it always drifts the wrong way? I don't understand. And of course, perfectly placed banana. Wonderful. This is such a weird race. I keep having like good luck and bad luck and it's just crazy. I don't even know what's going on. Somehow I still squeeze out a 4th after all of that. You know, out of this big project video that I've been doing where I've been playing for 14 hours, this was the very first track. This one was the very first one that got picked. And I'd like to think that we're about to get the final track we need for this playing until I get every track video. In the very next race. I mean, it very well could happen. I might not even need to play the full 3 hours. But since I am playing until I get a shock dodge, that's what I should try to do. I should try to last longer than it takes to get the last few tracks that I need. That'd be a good goal. That'd be very interesting. I got so many shock dodges earlier in the session, which is why I was so surprised. I thought it would be like a 3-race video, you know, I can get out a nice little quick bonus video. But then suddenly I'm getting like no shock dodges at all. And then I just started winning, which was just weird. Like I guess I just got really good at the game. And now we're just in a room where the pack is just like super close every time, which means there's less likely for shocks to be in rotation and, you know, less power items being handed out. All right, let's just use it here. Actually, I probably should have waited until the hype section. But then again, holding items in Mario Kart, power items, is usually a bad idea because shocks are very random. All right, yeah, there we go. We made it. There's too many bananas up here, though. I kind of wish I didn't come up here. All right, final gift for somebody going up there. I think I got somebody. And a nice, respectable fourth. Choco Mountain. It's right there. If this gets picked, that means Excite Bike Arena is the first track eliminated in Project C96. It is the first track gone. There it is. It picked me. Choco Mountain. That's it. This is it, folks. We got Choco Mountain, which means we have now officially gotten every single track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe except for Excite Bike Arena. Excite Bike Arena, I don't know. I want to put on screen how many times it's appeared in the voting. It's not been a lot. It hasn't today in this session, sure, certainly. No Excite Bike. And that is the track that is eliminated for the first one. Choco Mountain barely slid by. Barely slid by. It took 14 and a half hours, probably closer to 15 because I did play a little bit extra in some of the earlier ones. We got every single track except one. And that's all I need to do. I'm not playing until I get Excite Bike Green. It's already out. We don't even need to see it. Which, I think that's kind of blessed in a way that we were able to play a full session. Not a full session, more than a full session. 5 3-hour sessions without getting Excite Bike Arena. I think that is incredible in my eyes, because Excite Bike Arena is the most boring track, probably the most boring track in this game. And you know what? I think because I started a video, if blank happen, if I get a shock dodge on a track, I think I'm going to start the next challenge where whatever track I get a shock dodge on, that is the next track that is eliminated. That is what I'm going to do. Because it's still, I started that video and I didn't think I was going to finish it today. I didn't think I'd get all the tracks, but I did. So rather than making it its own separate video outside of the challenge, what I'm going to do is count that as for the next project of C96. I'm going to keep playing until I get a shock dodge. And whatever track I get a shock dodge on is the next one out. But you know what I'll do? If that shock dodge happens to be on Excite Bike Arena, which is the one track that's out right now, I will revive it. I'll give it an easy chance for revival if that shock dodge happens to be on Excite Bike Arena. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for sitting through this video. I have no idea how long this video was. It's probably going to be several hours long. I'm probably going to aim for around 2 to 3 hours. But yeah, we've played every single track except Excite Bike Arena, which means Excite Bike Arena is out. But I'm ending this one here. And yeah, wow, that was an intense project. Real quick, I wanted to cover some interesting stats from this video. 25 of the 96 tracks were only picked once. Of those 25, the one that appeared earliest was N64 Rainbow Road, which was the 10th unique track in this video. As previously mentioned, Rosalina's Ice World and DK Mountain were tied for being picked the most, a total of 8 times each. Only Athens Dash was picked 7 times, and 3 tracks were picked 6 times. The mode of this data was 2, meaning more tracks got picked twice than any other amount. 29 tracks were picked twice. In total, this video compiles 254 races across 5 sessions. This video did show every race, even if just for a few seconds. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. The support is much appreciated. This video took almost 15 hours to film and nearly 25 to edit. After this goes up, I should go back to uploading a bit more regularly.